That's a nice chill song. I did not expect to get thrown on there. Hey, everybody. Good to see y'all. Why does it feel like it's been forever? Did I stream on Thursday? Surely. Surely I streamed on Thursday. Did I? Please hold. Did I? Why does it just feel like it's been... No, I didn't stream on... What did I do? What happened? What was I doing Thursday? Bzzzt. Brain go bonk. My sister was in town. That's what it was. Ah, my sister was in town. You know, it feels like a whole different... It feels like a whole different timeline, man. It's weird. It's weird. One day being missing in my week last week feels like the whole schedule's just like gone. Crazy. Anyway, yo, I mean, part of it too is that I've had a crazy weekend. It's Monday and it feels like a month. Send help. Same. Like, it feels like it's been forever, but nah, it's just been, it really has been a crazy weekend. I was traveling. I was visiting Dwayne, actually. I don't know if Dwayne will be here today. I was visiting Dwayne, had a really good time. I should show y'all some of those pictures because they were fun. Whew. Yeah, and long weekend. Y'all, I took one walk and I got some really good bird pictures that I am very excited to show y'all. So I'm gonna start uploading those as well. Hopefully Discord doesn't take forever. Hello Hannah Mia, Glowster, Chris Ren, Real Team Foxy. Hi Foxy. Pog Taylor. Splanja. Wander, 5 days left? How many days? Wander, 5 days? Cal, hello, Weave. Hi, Cal. Good morning. And welcome, everyone. I hope that you guys... Oh my gosh! Ah! Oh, yeah. Sorry. Hope you guys had a good weekend. I'm just remembering that I freaking... I also spent this weekend with one of my coworkers had a pet extravaganza that we got to hang out with, which was so fun. Also happy Mother's Day to all the moms, etc. So much stuff. All right, let me upload these. I hurt my right arm, so I tried to chat. No problem, Pog Taylor. If you send left words only, I will make up a sentence. Carson, what's up, boss? Hey, Carson. How's it going, dude? Happy weekend, y'all. I might have poison ivy. I don't know. It's been like, yeah, so much because I freaking was pulling weeds and helping my parents at their house, and yeah, my arms are killing me. Pretty sure I do, but we'll see. Spotty Atlanta. Yo, it's your birthday. Excuse me. Happy birthday, Spotty. I'll have to do something. Let's do a thing. Splenninja. Light at the end of the tunnel from this weekend, which was insane. School year is closing out in 25 days. Wander tomorrow. Be able to, maybe I'll be able to finally. Maybe I'll finally be taken. Situation pending. Maybe I'll finally be taken? What does that mean, Splenninja? You'll be taken where? Taken what? Whoa! What's happening? Yo! Okay. That kind of taken. I'm looking to date one of my best friends over the next month-ish to see how that goes. I talked with that about Finns, but I'm not sure if you were there to see. No, I wasn't. Ah, congratulations, Splenninja. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. The next month or so-ish. See how it goes. Sure. Good. Unfortunately, I was not there. I was traveling all day yesterday. And I said, hey, like, I'm gonna take a 30-minute nap before Finn's stream. And that 30-minute nap was a mistake because my body was just like, ooh, laying down horizontally? I was out. So I must have missed the beginning of stream when you explained that. But congratulations, for real. I hope that take things as they go. Sounds exciting. Take things casually. See how it runs. Cool. Be the first time I've ever done anything like that, but I've had feelings for them for a while, and I just want to see if I can start before some break. Perfect. And that's a good way to, it's a good time to do it. I've been in situations before. I've been in situations like that too. Take it casually, see how it goes. Yeah, be honest and keep your communication open. That's the biggest thing. I've had relationships like that, you know, over summer break, because school year is like very, very regimented, and summer break is very like, whoa, like free time. So not only negotiating, not only navigating that as like, you know, someone in the summer, but also throwing in like a relationship on top of that can be a little bit tricky, but I'm sure y'all will take advantage, and it'll be great, actually. It'll be nice to have some time. Hello, Angelo Carson. Hello, anybody else? Colorful! Hello, friend, though. Welcome. Splatty, before I get too far away from this whole thing, shall we do a sing-song, just for the heck of it? Why not? Alright. Meanwhile, Lo-Fi Girl. Okay, y'all, rumor time. Is Lo-Fi Girl in Fortnite? Is that a thing? I saw it. Andrina sent me a TikTok, and the TikTok was titled, Lo-Fi Girl meets Fortnite. And I was like, I checked my watch. I was like, this isn't April Fool's. What are you doing? This is not April Fool's. What do you mean? Yeah, so like, is that like for real? Is that a thing? I don't know. You have to tell me. I didn't look it up, but I just got a message. So, anyway. Spotty Lena, we'll do a thing for you if you wish. I feel like playing acoustic today, so that's what we're gonna roll with. Oh, it's so good sometimes. Alright, ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Spatty and Lena. That's what it means, ATL. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Spotty Lena. I am glad you had a birthday on a Monday, which is not so bad at all, but I hope that it was a great, great time. Happy birthday, Spotty. Woo! Did I do that right? I think I did. Check. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. Check 1, 2, 3. I think that worked. Alright. Wow, that was really good. It's been a while since I've done a good guitar birthday song. That was solid. Nice you. Alright. Whoosh. Alright, cool. Happy Schnabadabashnaburstadashnas. Hello, Skull. Thank you for the happy birthday in Dutch. I hope it was hope you're doing okay. Let me respond to this text real quick for my family, and we'll go from there. Alright. There's a sawgrass bush outside the front of my house, and I really, 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 really want to just cut it, take care of it, yard work done. But I'm gonna wait until some of my family members are available to help. I would love to do it by myself, but it would be very unwise to do that by myself, because it would be kind of crazy. Also, my parents spotted a copperhead snake in their yard today. So that's what we're also trying to be careful of as well. Copperhead snakes in North Carolina. Mm-hmm. That's a thing. That is a thing. My dad was mowing the lawn. Saw it. Took a shovel. Cause like, you don't mess around with those, man. You don't mess around with those. It was 2 feet, and it was 2 feet. The problem with young snakes, the problem with small snakes, baby snakes, is that they don't know how to regulate their venom. So if they bite you, they just go ham. You know, they don't care, and yeah, it's no good. We have some hawks in our yard, so the hawks sometimes will like swoop in and like take the snakes, but like I ain't waiting for no hawk to protect me against a poisonous snake. Nope. Copperheads are gnarly, dude. Anyway, talk with my family to make sure that's taken care of. Hello, Colorful. Hello, Wiz. Good morning, Wiz. W hawks? No, for sure. I will never forget the day that I saw a red-tailed hawk carrying what I thought was a rope. That wasn't no rope. That was a danger noodle. That was a spicy snake. Yes. Sibidoo. Alright. Cool. Alright, sorry y'all, let me catch up with chat before we did birthday things and etc, etc. Hello everybody. I think I said hi to everyone so far. We shall see. Chris Wren, remember it's been a year now since Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom came out. Happy birthday to Zelda! Happy birthday to Tears of the Kingdom. Sick, yes. Pog Taylor, I'm glad you can do stuff with your left arm, at least. All your left words will be great to read. I appreciate that. Spelunge, I know that they've looked into a relationship themselves, so I'm really just hoping that the feeling is mutual. Fine with being seen as a friend, because that means that there's no risk of that relationship like failing and the friendship going downhill. Doing one with it, yeah. Nope, that's absolutely fair. Spelunge. Hannah, better get your birthday song ready. Mine soon. Oh, Hannah, remind me how soon is your birthday, Hannah? I want to make sure I'm on top of that too. Ange, hello, by the way. Good morning, Ange. I finally coined a fake undercover name for the person I'm in a dispute with. We will be calling him Suitcase. Suitcase. It's because it's a basket case, but suitcase? Something like that. Can I throw Suitcase? Do I need to? It is not Pineapple because I do not like him. So we cannot do Pineapple. Yeah, I've already told Matt, but Suitcase sent me 14 messages over the weekend. It was quite the lengthy thing. While we're talking about this, I just want to open up probably one of my favorite images of this whole weekend, which was this very faint, but you can see it, double rainbow. This was at Dwayne's house when I was hanging out with him this weekend. It was absolutely incredible. I'll explain the story behind this, but this was I was visiting Dwayne and we saw this. And it was just so cool. Sticking out the front door, insane, so cool. Is he called Suitcase because he gives you a lot of emotional baggage? I mean, actually though, for real, appropriate. The update is insane. I can't even TLDR properly because he said so much. Because he said a bunch. Too many things to condense into 14. Too many things to condense 14 paragraphs down to that. Woohoo. Yeah, Suitcase was popping off. Super. Well, Ange, in whatever ways you're comfortable with sharing consolidated stuff. I know that we didn't really get to talk about it either, partly because I was out. I was on the road pretty much all weekend, which was part of why I'm so exhausted, but also just don't let me forget y'all that I want to show y'all the updates, but I also want to make sure I take care of this Itto event as well, because it's going to expire before I get to do anything, so we need to do some Itto stuff as well. Kelly, hello. Hi, Kelly. Good morning. You're the 25th of May, but I'm going to be at a con. Alright, well, Hannah, you bet I'm going to put that in my notes. Fun fact, I usually go to Discord and I usually mark people's birthdays on their Discord profile. You can put notes on people's, wait, can I? Wait, maybe not. I think I can't do it because it's on stream mode. Yeah, click to add a note. Ha ha ha. My personal note. 525. Har 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 har. So cool. Alright. All done. Love the event. My computer did not. It did not enjoy the venue though because it was lagging a bit. A little chunky. A little chunky, a little clunky. Yes. And I'm fine with this. I'm fine with this conversation being the whole stream. I just need to make sure I get to do the event, regardless of how much we talk about it. We will be dissecting each paragraph. Okay, class, on today's menu. Yes. Itto event was so goofy. I actually enjoyed how short it was. Ooh, short, you say? Alright. You can totally knock out the Itto event in 2 hours if you need to. Well, at least, I guess at least what I'll do is I'll get through some of like the intro stuff. I can plink around with the songs off stream if that's the case, but I at least want to get like the intro done and such. Yes. Ooh. What side should you sleep on with your right arm? Definitely sleep on your left if your right is injured. I don't think there's any reason why you would sleep on your right side if it's hurt. So the story behind this rainbow is that me and Dwayne were having dinner on the back porch. He's got a beautiful back porch with open screens, and we were having dinner, and all of a sudden, like the rain was coming down, raining really heavily. We also looked across the yard and saw that the sun was starting to set. And Dwayne and I were just having a conversation, and without a word, we were talking, and he just got up, didn't say anything, and just motioned for me to like come follow him through the house. I was kind of confused. I was like, what? Well, what's wrong? He then opens his front door, and this is just out the front, double rainbow on both sides. It's doubled. You can actually kind of see like that faint. There's a faint line like right here. You can sort of see it, like that extra rim. And I guess Dwayne is just, he just knows his property, and he knows that if it rains in the evening and the sun is setting, you get to see this, and it's just wow, really pretty. It was really fun. What else? Besides that, we improved his garden. So his garden used to look like this. It was very overweeded. The wood was rotted out, falling apart. The topsoil was ruined. It was just out of nutrients, nothing there. And we bought some timber, we bought some lumber, and holy guacamole, look at that. It's great. Now it's like, yeah, it's perfect. A nice raised bed garden in its space. We had to cut these timbers to size. We had to pin them down, shape them, put some gardening fabric beneath it, added some topsoil. Now it's great. It looks wonderful. But yeah, that was kind of the before. The before and after is incredible, especially like with all the weeds and stuff. Nuts. But it turned out really good. So now Dwayne's garden, he'll have to send us an update. But yeah, other than that, I got to play board games with one of my coworkers on Friday, and they had some wonderful pets. This cat's name is Minnie. She's got little white socks, and she is so friendly. Man, she's so friendly, even though we're all like strangers. She literally sounds like a chocobo from Final Fantasy, to be honest. Minnie, sweetest bean, no doubt. Yeah, she got in trouble a lot. She would she got on top of our table when we were playing board games. It was hilarious. All right. While we're on cat pick, I will catch up with things. Hello, Blocko, People Blanket. Good morning, Blocko. How do, friend? Also, Mixel. Hi, chat. Hello, Mixel. Good morning. How are you doing, Mixel? Splendid, I'm scared we need a summation of these messages in order to fit them in chat. Yeah, I'm gonna get the update by update with Ange. The location is Inamazuma. My computer in general does not like that nation, nor Sumeru. Both of those things are no bueno for your computer. Poor thing. It's struggling. P2. Oh, paragraph 2. Oh my gosh, these are summations, Ange. Holy cow. TLDR. Yes. Can I pick her up and take her home? You could pick her up and take her home, or you could take Maxie. So there's Minnie and there's Maxie. Maxie was kind of just like peeping through the staircase. Also a I don't know what type of cat actually. Is it a calico with socks? I'm not sure. Adorable bean. I'll send you the Maxie picture where she was like splooting on the couch or splooted on the stairs. It was quite funny. Ghost, you just reminded me that we got some clover seeds. Ooh, we plan to plant tomorrow as a means to like help with our rainwater problem. Thus, Mother Unit doesn't want a yard. Oh yeah, like clover, right? People say that clover is a great thing to plant because it's easy. It's easy and simple. All right, please hold. Let me send the other picture of Maxie being silly. Anything else I wanted to share with y'all? I could share with y'all the lamp video. Does that work? Send the lamp video. Make sure this is the right lamp video. Yeah. Clover is for the bees, plus it absorbs more water than grass. Oh yeah. Perfect. Ange, let me pop back to now that you've got some stuff going down. Paragraph 1, because I sent so many messages to him prior, he needed time to digest and didn't want him to reply on a whim. Wants me to know his perspective too. He said he wants to acknowledge the fact that he was ignorant and neglectful towards me, Ange, on our trip. One of the examples he names is letting me sit alone on the bus. He also wanted to apologize for indirectly taking advantage of our friendship. Wanted to make sure... He wanted to make me feel welcome, but he recognizes that I did not feel welcome at all. Yeah, given the nature of, like, how you're being treated. That was not right. He understands that it was my first trip and my last. It said that he made extremely bad decisions and said he's sorry. That his actions caused a horrible trip experience. That's just the second paragraph. Yes. Ready for 3. 3 out of 14. You know, I guess it's a good thing to hear that he acknowledges that it was a problem, but in my opinion, it sounds kind of like so far, it sounds like sort of like a, oh no, well, I'm sorry because I got called out, or like, I'm sorry that I got caught, essentially, you know? I don't know. That seems kind of... We'll see what the rest says, and what the energy is. But I can't imagine that you take 14 paragraphs to just say, you know, the right apology. He called himself out, so let's remember that, yeah, for sure. I need the tea before the potato judgment. Back in the day. Okay, here's another picture of Maxie. This picture, I think this picture with like the lamplight underneath kind of looks like, I am Maxie. I am seeking my domain from beneath the snares. Beneath the stairs. Sorry, I couldn't speak. It does kind of look like this creepy cat hanging on the stairwell. But I think this picture does her a lot more justice. She's very sweet. She's very nice. Although she's much more quiet and much more reserved than Minnie. The last one was Mango. We did not see Mango at all. Mango is so shy that she was just upstairs the whole time. We did not see any bit of Mango whatsoever. Poor cat. She's just not out at all. She is flopped and very happy. Let me see if I can get the video of the lamp cat. Here, download it. Save. Oh, yes. Okay. Alright, let me see if this works okay. Volume. Volume down. She loves lamps. In fact, she loves lamps so much. In fact, my coworker said that in their house they literally take the lamp shades off of all the lamps because this cat will just like go after the lampshade and just be all over. Lamp. Lampshade. Oh, she's so nice. Can you... Oh, you can kind of hear it. Whee! She's literally got this adorable little like whee sound. It's so subtle. Actually, no, it's a lot louder. It's just not very loud in this video. Lamp. Whee! So quiet. She's really sweet though. She was a great cat. She's very, very sociable, even though, you know, we were like complete strangers. A lot of times some cats can be kind of aloof, but she was all about it. She was all over it, saying hi. Mixel, also chat. Pity 76 right now for Arlecchino. Are we hopeful that she'll come in next server reset, or will I have to spend money? See you then tomorrow. Oh, it's so close. It's such a hard call, Mixel. I was in the same boat, trying to pull for Nouvellette and such. I don't know. Am I going to save for Siege Ween at this stage? I don't know. But good luck, Mixel, if you decide to pull. Crossed fingers for you. Oh, cat of the stairs, what is your great wisdom? That's kind of how I feel too, Blanco. Maxie was adorable. Apparently there's supposed to be another big one today, according to a random internet source online, so we'll see how that goes. There's supposed to be an Aurora Borealis in my area. I'm so sad I didn't get to see it. Absolutely amazing photos. So cool. Well, y'all are much higher on the latitude lines than we are. So if you get to get some pictures or some sights, Mixel, I hope it goes well. Jenny! Hello! Happy Kimiko Day! Hello, Jenny! How's it going? Welcome to stream. We're talking cats, we're talking chats, we're talking all sorts of stuff. Bink-a-bink. Cat time. This is Maxie. Meet Maxie. She's a very sweet cat of my coworkers. Oh, but do I bought that skin so fast? Yeah, we congirled so hard, man. Yeah, both colorful and Jenny. I'm glad that I could spread the Kimiko propaganda. Glad we're on the same page. Also, Andrina, hello. Yes, I did see apparently lo-fi girls in Fortnite. How and where and how and why? What? Is there like a explore for lo-fi girl? I cannot believe that is so wild. What? We got lo-fi, dude. That comment hits hard. We got lo-fi girl x Fortnite before Silk Song. Oh my gosh, no way. Ay ay ay. So what is it? Fortnite exploration map. Why is there no details here? Why are there no details? Alright, cool. Is it just like a map? Is it a map specifically? Okay. Alright. You're about to embark on an extraordinary adventure inside Lo-Fi Girl's iconic room, only this time you're very, very small. As you navigate this vast, detailed landscape, experience a room from an entirely new perspective and uncover all its mysteries. Actually, though, that's kind of cool. That's actually kind of fun. Maybe we should check it out. Would y'all be up for it, for checking out this Wednesday? It's a map? Oh, yeah. I would love to, actually. That'd be kind of fun. I'd be happy to. So maybe Wednesday we'll take a look at this? Who the heck, man? Who looked at this and was like, you know what? I think we need to make this happen. Crazy, man. Crazy. Thank you, Engineer, for that tip-off. Also, what? Wild. So funny. Ghoster, cats like to scent stuff, and if you keep taking away stuff and putting it back later, it's like a new thing to them, a new thing that lacks their scent. But it also may be a sign of affection and happiness. Oh, I hope it is. Happy cat, marking everything. Ah, scent on mine now. Lamp is mine. It's great. And Journey. P3. For the next few paragraphs, he makes it clear that he doesn't want to make things sound selfish because other circumstances in his life. But it can't be said so far it can't be said so far if that's what contributed to the friendship in the first place. P4, he starts with talking about how friendships are viewed differently by different people. In his case, he says he values quality time and communication. I mean, that's a pretty good thing to... That's kind of standard. He's also really glad I told him about how I felt because it's eye-opening for him in his own perspective. He also gets to know what he needs. He needs for a friendship to be healthy. I mean, that sounds pretty logical. P4, he knows I'm terrible at human communication and communicating about my own emotions. And that's also, in the message that you sent me, Ange, about your response to him, that's kind of the energy that I gathered when you said, when you basically told him, you said, like, Suitcase, like, you should know this. Like, you should know that I'm bad at communicating because we talked about this. You know? Oh my gosh. Hatsune Miku next? Spawn Ninja? I don't know. They had to go with the whole, like, carrot emote thing because apparently leaks were taken by Hatsune Miku. So, I don't know. We'll see. P4, he also says he prefers talking in person because it feels more genuine and meaningful. I mean, I get that. But also, he goes on about how text can be misunderstood easily between individuals. It's important that we are able to see each other rather than, like, over a bunch of text. Left up to me to decide whether he wants to take it to an IRL conversation or not. I said yes. Oh, for sure. I think taking to an IRL conversation is always helpful. But I also think that it's also kind of helpful to be able to write out everything and have it in text because it gives you IRL conversations can tend to get very tangent-y, like hey, like let's talk about this idea, but then like you kind of like string along that idea, and then you've got like a bunch of branching things where it's like, oh well, I wanted to come back and talk about this, or I want to talk about that, or you know, you completely forget to talk about like another item, right? So texting is nice in a sense that when you write things out, it gives you time and space to kind of like write everything out, talk about all the things you want to, and then gives the other person the time to appropriately exchange. Like Suitcase said, you know, they needed time to process this as well. So I think there's value to both. Ange. And you guys are profiting. You're profiting from the advantage of texting in terms of like, y'all have both had enough time to amply talk about the everything that you wanted to kind of like put down on paper. It's there. But now, and I'm glad to hear that it sounds like you're okay with also kind of moving to an IRL conversation if that's how you feel you want to do, because now you are getting to do that like genuine side per se. It's good. Cole, hello. I started playing this game called Cassette Beasts last night. It's like an indie RPG game with Pokemon mixed with Legend of Zelda. Sounds to me like what's the Cadence of Hyrule game series? Cassette Beats kind of got this like indie rhythm game sort of thing with like, I don't know, Legend of Zelda. They did a Cadence of Hyrule instead of Cadence of the, what was it called? Cadence of the it's like Cadence of the Vampire Hunter or something like that. I forget what it is, but it was good. It's a good game. But also they made a Zelda version of it, which is kind of cool. Kind of sick. I've got a cat on my legs. I'm willing to trade. Trade for a new one! Splendid, do you not like your current cat? I'm trading in my used vehicle. Trading in my used cat for a new one. Well, here's my question. Would you like to trade in your cat for a very, 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 very sweet dog? Her name is Heidi. And Heidi is such a big, sweet bean. She's an Australian Shepherd mixed with, I forget what the other breed is, but she's so nice. She was booping everybody. I could not believe. I'm not very much a dog person. I've only really had cats in my life. And dogs have just been, my parents have never wanted dogs because they're very high maintenance. They are. But I've always wanted a dog. Never had a dog. And this dog came up to like all of us during the night and would like individually sit with us like while we were playing board games. And in fact, the thing that absolutely melted me was I was sitting playing board games with my coworkers, and all of a sudden, like, I was sitting at the dinner table and I felt something. I felt something between my legs, and I'm like, excuse me, like, what is this? The sweetest dog. I looked down, and like peering up under the table, just like head sticking out, was this dog. Like, hello, pet me, please. She was so sweet, and like, oh man, she's such a nice dog. Puppy looking for food? No, we were done with food. We were like, food was long done at that stage. Just this dog, like, I just want pets. Came up front of the table, like right in front of me, like, oh my gosh, adorable, and like pet her behind the ears, and then she sat, and like, if you know Australian Shepherds, they don't have tails, or at least they don't have long tails. So like, she was just like wiggling. She's just wiggling on the ground. She's like, oh, ooh, ah. She was so sweet. And she came closer to my phone at one point. So she booped. She sniffle. She say hello. She was just such a nice dog. Adorable and so friendly, and like not a little wary at first of strangers, but like after that, just absolutely all about saying hello. It was so nice. So anyway, I am smitten by this. I'm smitten by this dorky Australian Shepherd. This dorky Australian Shepherd. She's so nice. Darren's hello. Good morning. I love that little butt wiggle when they get happy and they wag their tail. Yes. The non-existent tail turns into just butt wiggle. Yeah, she was adorable. Anyway, those are all of the different pets that I got to hang around with this weekend. The other stuff that went on was I went on a walk and took some really nice bird pictures. Just had my camera, went to town, and this one was probably one of my favorites. I had my really nice camera. We were just walking, and all of a sudden, just like peeping out of the birdhouse, was this little tree swallow. Look at him. Look at his pretty colors. Cute little bird. Cute little bird. Adorable. Okay. Andrew. Sorry. P5. Apparently during the times I didn't say anything or when I was avoiding him, he felt concerned. It was like putting puzzle pieces together because he didn't understand how I was truly feeling, and I don't disagree. P6. He picked up on me avoiding him, but he knows he barely spoke to me during the trip. He didn't know what to do because of that. He believed I wanted my own space. Yeah, that's kind of what we talked about too, Ange, was like, what's the interpretation between like, are you wanting your own space? Or are you wanting someone to talk to? It's like, it's hard. Tyler, yes, it's Crypt of the Necto Dancer is the game I was talking about. I go back to my dark corner to finish Sky stuff, but I'll be back. Can I steal the puppy? I fell in love. Such a sweet doggo. Hi, Andrina. P6, he thought he was giving me what I wanted because he knows that I always ask for, I always asks a lot from me, but he knows that that's something that he should reflect on. Yeah, understanding the difference too. P7, he also talked to the friend that he was sitting next to on the bus, we'll call her Braces, about how I was feeling during the trip overall, and shared mutual concerns. Gotcha. So it wasn't just him acknowledging it, it was also both of them being kind of concerned, but then also they didn't seem to do anything? I don't know. He thought that if I wanted to join any activity that I would advocate for myself. If I did, he would have understood that I was opening up. I have a bit of an issue with P7, but we'll come back to that later. Yeah, it's kind of this like, you've already kind of established that advocating for yourself is not something that you're very good at doing. So it's kind of like, you know, understanding your limitations and being acknowledging of that. Yeah. Recognizing that's a thing. Andrina, they do have a tail, but their tails are poofed by the breeders at birth because some working dogs can chew on their tails if they get stressed. Oh, so working dogs' tails have been taken for their safety. Really? Just broad speaking. Interesting. I had no idea, Andrina. Also, Mia, the con crunch is not going well. I have so much to do, and I have to stay up late after school every day for math help. Help me! Help with help. Oh, what's the... Are you working on a specific project, Mia? I have nothing ready for Chung Yoon, so I wouldn't be able to. Would just be restyling the wig. We march at dawn, Jenny. Load the battle bus to get the doggy and the cats. No, dogs and cats are great. Just to say hello. This was one of my favorites. We were kind of like walking during evening time. So in the background you could see this kind of like the amber skies of evening sunset. But there was this beautiful little eastern bluebird. I think it had a bug in its mouth. It had a bug or something. You can see like the evening lights kind of just like whoosh. Looks really pretty. Kind of like staring off, looking over into the evening sun. And the detail really came out well, even if it was a very low light picture. Bluebirds are really pretty. Actually, some of my favorite combinations. Excuse me. One of my favorite color combinations in the bird world. For sure. I'm going to push through the rest of my paragraphs. Yeah, please do, Ange. No problem. If you want, I could try my hand at it, but I don't know if you weren't a fan of his pants. Chung Yoon pants. Hello, Aoi. Globster. Hello, Aoi. How's it going? Aoi, I was going through my DMs earlier today trying to find someone's DMs from someone who I talked to last week. And I don't know what profile picture you had earlier today, but like I was like scrolling, and I was like, what? It was like someone with like just like a square mouth screaming. It was from an anime or something of that sort. But I was like, hey, what is that? You've changed it now. I went to go check. But when I was scrolling through earlier today, I was like, what is that? Hey, who do? Oh dear. It was funny. It gave me a chuckle, so thank you. And it's a bit more personal for him, so I'm not going to talk about it too much out of respect, but he apologizes that his mindset has been affected me too greatly. Yeah, okay. P9, IN said a lot of points about how everything felt like a one-sided relationship. He agrees with me. Moving forward, he wants to put more effort in, so I feel more welcomed and appreciated. Okay. How, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I'll share what share what Aoi sent me. I just saw this. I saw this like scrolling through my DMs. I was like, what is this? You know, sometimes that really do be a mood. Sometimes that really do be how I feel. Some days. That's a whole mood, please. Exactly. Oh yeah, it's so funny. Anyway, I saw that in Discord today. I was like, what? Who? Are you okay? Man alive. You know, birds. That's how I feel. Whew. Ooh, I'm not yawning. I'm okay. I'm safe. I'm fine. Ooh. Ooh. P10, he asks if giving time to me is helpful, and if not, he wants to know if there's anything that he can do to help me feel better. He knows it sounds strange or like the bare minimum, but he wants this to work. I mean, that honestly, so far, that's sounding progressively better in terms of like trying to make an effort to fix things, but I'll see how this whole thing rounds out. Full picture. Blocko, me, if you ever need math help, there are a lot of people in chat who would love to help if needed. Obviously no pressure, but if you need help, we're here. For maths stuff of various levels of complexity. I made my water. Now I will grind on Fortnite. I don't need to grind Fortnite, but I will need to grind my water drinking. It's okay, Mia. I only play 1 or 2 games and I rage quit after maybe 1. So Jenny, if you only play 1 or 2 games, but then you rage quit after 1, does that mean the second game is just you queuing up into the lobby and then walking away? You know what? I'm so tired of this. You just play by yourself, game. Play yourself. Don't even let me in it. I play 1 to 2 games and I rage on the first. So the second game is just, you know what, game, fine. If you're gonna be that way, play by yourself. You've done that so many times. That's amazing. I have ultimate respect for that. Finn and I, okay, to be fair, Finn and I tried playing duos. I think it was like last week or something like that. Brother man, I kid you not, we played against someone who was level 430. 430. We kept getting demolished by these like over 300 level people. It was kind of insane. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just like the time of year. Maybe it's because it was a Friday. I don't know. Yeah, it was a Friday. That was a mistake. Oh, it was brutal. 430. Yeah, it was nuts. Insane. And P11, he gives a few examples about how my love language is acts of service. Names everything that I've done for him. In turn, like his love language is quality time. If his love language is quality time, then why wasn't he spending quality time with you? I get that. In terms of priority list, I think my love languages are gifts are at the very bottom. I suck with gifts. I'm terrible at remembering them. I'm terrible at giving them. Gifts are at the bottom. I think quality time is first. Acts of service is next. Yeah, words of affirmation, physical touch, because like physical touch is there, but like not high at all. And then gifts at the bottom. So like, yeah, that's my list of stuff. Yeah. But the thing is, even though it's called love languages, it's very relevant and applicable to like friendships too, for sure. He says that because of these different love languages, it seems like no one is valued less than the other. He hopes that this explanation is good enough for explaining to me. It seems like not each love language is not it. Because of these different love languages, it seems like one is valued less than the other. But he hopes that this. So, yes. So in terms of like, because people have different love languages, then an acts of service may seem very, very, very significant and important to one person, but less so to the other person. Just like gifts are not super high on my list, but for some people, gifts are their favorite thing, which communicates a lot to them. So I can understand that. But I don't know if that's like, he hopes that this explanation is good enough for explaining to me. I'm not exactly sure what he means by that or what that means, but okay. Colorful can't do math, but science, I got you. Science is the way to go. Also same boat. I'm terrible at math, but good at science. Hannah, I went to make new boot covers for my 11 boots, and one of them is destroyed on the bottom, like cracked right down the middle, and I have less than 2 weeks until the con. What do you have to get for... Were they boots built off of other boots, Hannah? Just boot covers, right? So do you just need new boots then? Interesting. And P13. Overall, he apologizes for how I felt due to his actions and inactions. That's a big thing. He summarizes how it's eye-opening and doesn't want to dismiss what happened in our trip, but he also hopes to be a healthier friend. Okay. That's progress. At least that's the way to go. And here I am with a level 870 on my team. What? You need to take a screenshot of that, Colorful. No chance. The first time when I met a 300 level team. Good lord. Yeah. Gosh. Mia, it's grade 11 math. I never really struggled with math, so it's kind of a little upsetting. That's the thing though, Mia, is that math is a topic that continuously builds on itself. So if you're struggling, even though it's like, you know, just grade 11, if you're struggling with it, please feel free to ask either. I mean, I know you're going to tutoring, but feel free to ask here or ask anywhere, because math is something that you really, really don't want to fall behind on, because everything builds on it, on each other. So, you know, if you're not super strong in one concept, you're going to need that concept in the future. So if you ever need any help, please feel free to ask, either here or otherwise. Bum, 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 bum. Ange, P14, final stretch. He hopes that we can make amends before we graduate or go to prom or even like our concerts at the end of the year because he doesn't want to be someone who can ruin my experience. Huh. Yeah. Interesting. Well, so I understand from that perspective. I know I graduate like middle of May. Yeah, it's about that time. Ange! Same brain, I know. My issue is literally that. Throw his chair! Yeah! Yeet! Right. Your acts of service for sure, but like, for sure you can be acts of service, that's fine. But then why is it that his is quality time, yet the whole issue here is that like he barely spent any quality time with you or otherwise. It really sounds like, yeah, it's like quality time, like where was the time? It really seems like there was this huge tension between like he wants to like his love language is quality time and quality time is very important to him. But then he also sensed that you weren't feeling well, and so he opted to like give you space. And obviously the resulting situation was you being left by yourself most times because he felt that was what you needed in the moment. But yet he also but y'all have already clarified that you don't do very well for speaking up for yourself. Guess who also doesn't do very well speaking up for themselves? So like where does that push and pull? Well, actually no, we know the answer. We know where that push and pull ended up. It ended up way over here. You ended up alone. So then like why are we over here? I don't know, you men are confusing. I agree, Ange. I absolutely agree. You men. I mean, yes. I'll take that. Everyone's... Human beings are very confusing, Ange. Human beings are very confusing. And, I regret to inform you that is life. It doesn't get any easier. It doesn't get any easier. What was an example that I was talking about? Or something was happening the other day. I think it was a coworker. A coworker of mine. No, it was Dwayne, actually. It was Dwayne. Dwayne was talking about some group that he was working with in work, and there was this guy who was being like very, very petty and very snotty, like what was the issue? I don't want to give too many details because it's Dwayne's job, but basically there's like this group in the room, and they were like giving the reins, the leadership of the project to someone else, and this guy was just like causing like a whole, like being very pouty and very petty and like not helping at all, like kind of just like blowing off the whole project because he wasn't chosen as the leader. And I was like, wow, that guy sounds really immature. Like, he doesn't sound like he's a really good part of the team. And Dwayne was like, oh yeah, he's got a PhD in therapy. What? What do you mean? This grown man has a doctorate in therapy, or what would you say? Not therapy, but like counseling. Doctorate. A doctorate in counseling or whatever, right? Like, humans are just walking contradictions, right, Blocko? Like, just, oh, brother man, what are you doing? Like, grown adult, right? So I regret to inform you, Ange, that it doesn't get any better. Like, it doesn't improve. But I think that's where the value of these kinds of... That's where the value in this lies, Ange. I recognize that this is very difficult. It's very hard to navigate this kind of social situation, social hardship with your friend. And it was extremely hard to have to go through it that weekend of tour. But these are the sort of communication building blocks that you kind of pull from in the future when you're like, yeah, I know how that mindset goes, or I know, been there before. And I've experienced those kinds of things too in my life. And oftentimes my hope is that those kinds of things help us as humans to learn how to communicate better, as opposed to just increasing that energy of like, man, why are humans so complicated, and why are humans like so it's just not worth it, you know? because you can start to get this feeling of like, man, why do I even bother? why do I bother trying to like make these things work? But I have experienced those things too. I experienced those things in my life, in my job, in my family, in my friendships, like so much. But at the end of the day, I hope that y'all can work it out. I know that there's a lot of trepidation that has to go on, and a lot of questions that have to be answered. Because you went through a really hard thing that weekend. But I hope that some lemonade can be pulled out of the lemons. Yep. My go-to phrases are now dude, bro, and man guy. Mine are brother, man. For sure. I have many bird pics to share with y'all because we had a great time. We had a great time looking at birds. Red-headed woodpecker. Red-headed woodpecker. Jenny, as someone who speaks for themselves all the time, let me be known. I will stand up for you because ain't no one gonna treat my friends like trash. As someone who finds it very difficult and puts themselves second most times, can say I appreciate that very much, Jenny, and thank you. I may be short but deadly. I used to be very short when I was in school as well, like middle school, high school, and I played soccer, and I always looked at it as like I have a low center of gravity. I have a low center of gravity, so you know, if you gotta fight me on the soccer field, you know, I played soccer and I always had a low center of gravity for like, you know, pushing against people and stuff like that. Yes. Gloucester, plus if quality time is the love language, then why don't you reach out during the trip? It's a simple like, hey, are you doing okay? But like, what can I do to help you be comfortable? Don't overcomplicate it. Well, it's certainly being overcomplicated now, Gloucester, and also it's like, oh yeah, shoulda, woulda, coulda during the trip. Like, you can send 14 paragraphs explaining like what you should have done, but then that doesn't repair anything that happened during the trip itself, you know? I got a cheat in soccer. It's called tripping people. Gloucester's gonna get herself kicked out in like the first 5 minutes. First 5 minutes. We ride at dawn to give Ange support. To the battle bus! I love the bus emote. Bus emojis. As a shorty, despite us being short, we can destroy your kneecaps. Exactly. Is Andrina here? Andrina loves stealing people's kneecaps. As violent as that is. Excuse me? Man. Anyway, I don't know if this situation is relatable, but a few weeks ago, I wanted my guy friend to meet new people from a server, play a game with me and people, but he like lashed out. A couple days later, it was my fault for them that I like harassing him. I mean, like, I didn't know. Didn't know that that's like how they felt, but yeah, and that comes down to like communication too, AOA. It's like, I just want to meet you new people. No big deal. Like, it was with the right intentions, right? But it just interpreted way wrong. For sure. Mia, I know that you may not think that, Hannah, but it's just the way I feel like asking. Do you feel does this feel dumb, Mia, of like asking like dumb questions or whatever? Yeah, you don't ever have to feel bad about asking a silly question. There are no dumb questions. Ask Ange with chemistry. Y'all, I cannot. I say this in the friendliest and the best way possible. Ange would send me like the most ridiculous things. She'd be like, I touched sodium bicarbonate. Am I gonna die? It was great because honestly it was a learning Matt. It was a learning thing for both of us, Ange. Because honestly, like I hadn't touched a lot of those. I had not touched a lot of those chemistry concepts in a long time. And so for me, I was like, oh, you know what? I actually don't know the answer to that question. Yeah, no, Mia. So all I'm saying is like, there are no dumb questions because at the end of the day, we all learn. And I learned more about chemistry this year than I have in like the last couple years, because I just don't Google those things. So, Ange, thank you for asking and relying on me for some of these answers, you know, because I appreciate learning as well. I'm not the fount of answers here, so I enjoyed learning as well. Yeah, but it's sodium bicarbonate, so it's like baking soda. Or it was what was the one? What's the active ingredient? Soap. It was like sodium, not sodium bicarbonate, but it was like in soap. Am I gonna die? Yeah, basically. It's extreme, but you know what? You know what though? You know what? Sodium hydroxide. That's the one. I would rather you say something like, I'd rather you be more careful and say, hey, like, am I gonna die? Like, is this dangerous? Because it's always better to be, it's always better to be overly cautious for something and then pull it back, right? Rather than like, oh yeah, like I swallowed some radioisotopes. I'll be fine, right? Excuse me? No. No. Looks over. Yeah, exactly. So it's like, I'd rather you, if you're going to be on one side of the spectrum here, I'd rather you definitely be on the more cautious side, the more looking out for your life side, you know? If you're on this side, like, I can't pull you back. Like, you're too far gone over here. Can't do anything about this. It may be too late. I'm kidding. But anyway, I say that to say, Ange, thank you for such a fun time this last semester with chemistry. And, Mia, there are no dumb questions. There are no dumb questions. Be it math, be it science, be it chemistry, be it whatever. It's good. Isaguda. Jess, hello, good morning. Maybe I will sub on desktop, but iOS forbids it, but I want the emotes. Also, are you in the process of getting YouTube's thing changed to Jessica? Is that in the works? Or, and I guess that's the other thing. What's your preference right now? Last time we talked about it was Jessica, but do you want me to try and stick with that? Just asking for asking reasons. Aoi, yeah, suddenly he lashed out at me and like stayed silent at the time. I was like in a bad mood for a week due to classes and I just wanted to like have fun. But in the end, like, sobbed. Be like, what happened, friendo? Relationships and friendships are very confusing. Would be nice if things were straightforward. I think we all wish that sometimes, Waffle. Yes, and that's okay. And I agree with Blocko. It's all about learning. It's all about learning. For sure. Okay, one of the last pictures I have this weekend. Oh my gosh. Beautiful bird. There was an osprey. There was an osprey because we were walking nearby a lake, and unfortunately, like, it was just behind. I almost want to like Photoshop this. I almost want to Photoshop this and get the leaves out of the way if I can. But like, the picture just happened at like the wrong time. But I'd really like to clear this out if I can. So good. Such a nice bird. Not me on that Hades grind, so when I'll get Hades 2 in 2 years, I'll have beaten it. Hades is a good game. I'm on that track too. Mia, some kid accidentally tasted an ester in our lab. It was like, I guess it smells too good? No. That's no reason to smell esters. Jeez. Hannah, trust me, I've had some goofy ones. I literally do every day at work. So there are no silly questions. There are no dumb questions as long as I exist. Oh dear, it's fun. Just curiosity. Ooh, I like the way you put that, Jenny. It's a good one. Hades is super duper cheap on Steam because Hades 2 is early access. Ah, okay, okay. So they've discounted the first one, so because the second one's in the process. Gotcha. For sure. Darren's, I touched grass. Am I gonna die? No. Only if you have a grass allergy, which some people do. Some people do have a grass allergy, which sounds awful, but fortunately I'm not one of those people. I am allergic to different things. I think I'm allergic to pine, actually. I've had different situations where I've been developing I've been like building furniture, for example, and the sawdust that comes off of pine trees irritates the heck out of my hands. In fact, maybe that's what I'm dealing with is not I may not be dealing with maybe I'm not dealing with poison ivy. Maybe I'm dealing with pine sawdust because Dwayne and I were cutting wood this weekend and it was pine. Maybe that's what I'm dealing with. Yikes. Ugh. Well, I'll put some cream on it for sure. Jessica, but Jess is more recognizable. May change it to be like that on Discord. Okay, I'll try and do Jessica as long as I remember. But yes, gotcha. Carlos, I started reading a horror story about Oh my gosh, Carlos. I started reading a horror story in Braille. Something bad is about to happen. I can feel it. Oh no. That would be so fascinating. That'd be so fascinating to learn how to read Braille. Actually, like, really, really fascinating. I don't know that I have the touch. I don't know if I have the touch to be that sensitive, you know? But, like, wow. That must be incredible. Also, hi, Carlos. Skull. I tried going to sleep, but I failed completely, and now I'm slightly awake. How's everyone? Hi, Skull. Welcome to stream. Oh, Blanco, grass allergen person here, and it sucks, especially during spring when everyone and their mother are mowing their lawns. Yeah, because the lawns get mowed and just kicks up everything, right? Oh, gosh. So you must really appreciate the fall when everything finally slows down, Blanco. Yeah. And, like, grass pollen, too, right? Nuts. Also, Ange, I'll let y'all know what happens to our conversation on Friday. Are y'all talking on Friday? Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. Pine like the tree? Yeah, like the tree. So, like, anytime... And actually, it's not that bad. Like, I don't get triggered by, like, pollen and stuff. I think it's just, like, pine sap. Because it only really happens when I'm, like, handling pine wood. Or I'm doing woodwork. You know, the unfortunate part is that my desk is made of pine. So sometimes I'll get a rash from my desk, but I do have, like, a mat and stuff on it, so I'm generally not touching the bare wood. But there are times when I'm like, my desk is pine, and it's just here. Oops. Yeah. It's okay. It's possible we do develop new allergies like every 7 years. Is that a thing? Can you develop and can you, like, get over allergies after 7 years? Interesting. Is that also why people develop, like, gluten allergies, lacto intolerance? Yeah. Lactose. Waffle. Speaking of bird photos, I made an attempt to take a photo of the solar lights, the storm thingy, but failed. I got cool star photos. Ooh. How did it fail, Waffle? Did you just not have the exposure set right? Mia, that's so real. The smell of cut grass makes me feel sick. Really? I actually do. So, actually, fresh cut grass is probably one of my favorite smells. I guess it's just really... I don't know, man. It's fascinating living in a world where, you know, some people it can be, like, really, really, really... a really nice smell, and some people it's like, I'm ill. I am ill. I feel so bad, because, like, I like the scent, but yeah, I can understand. There's someone here who mows their lawn every morning and then uses a leaf blower. Why mowing the lawn every morning? I mow my lawn once a week. Once a week. I mowed it today. I mowed my lawn today because I wasn't available this weekend. Why? And in the morning when there's, like, dew on the grass and the grass is wet? What? Really, Mia? Oh, that's terrible. Badly allergic to anything green outside. Breakout in hives, my throat closes, extremely blurry vision, not fun at all. Yikes. So things like even the pollen season and stuff, when things bloom? Oh no. Jeez, Mia, that's no fun. I used to be allergic to cherries, but grew out of it. Huh. Interesting. We are talking it out. For sure, Ange. What happened? Do I need to murder? No, we got it, Skull. I don't think murder is a thing. Not retyping everything someone else can fill you in. Basically, Ange had a really tough trip with people who were friends, but those friends did not treat her very well. So we're talking it through and also trying to piece through the different conversations that have happened. And so far, it sounds like things are going to try to be improved, but we have a lot of hesitations about what's going on and how people are actually feeling and what's going to be done about it. So Friday, but Ange, again, thank you for sharing that. I know it feels, sometimes it feels like, oh no, like, you know, taking up all of chat, but like, also, like I always say, I mention this from time to time, but sometimes when you talk about things that are going on in your life that are really hard, sometimes it's really beneficial because other people in chat may be going through the same kinds of experiences or need help with something along those similar veins, and for you to present that information and to talk about it and give it a platform to be spoken about, it helps everybody in a way. Yeah, and when life is yes, Ange, that too. Also, when you're ready to jump in this too. Darren's chat, do I need to touch grass? Almost have 3,000 hours on PS5 version of Genshin alone. You can add that to 1,000 hours if we count the PS4 version as well. Game is game, Darren's. We all play. Also, someone in IndyCar qualifying this weekend ran out of gas during qualifying. How does that even happen? Actually, it's more common than you think. Specifically with IndyCar, maybe, but especially with Formula One, it definitely happens because in qualifying, they're trying to run the cars on as low fuel as possible. So when you're running a car as low fuel as possible, and say for example, there's like a safety car, or there's like an extra thing that happens, or there's something goes wrong with the calculations for the gas. You know, you're running the car on as low fuel as possible to keep the weight as low as possible so that you can go as quickly as possible. But what ends up happening is that you run the risk of running out of gas because, you know, you're running low fuel runs. You either burn more than you expected or what have you. And yeah, running out of gas. Haven't seen it in Formula One happen in a long time, actually, if ever. And I'm surprised that nowadays, like, they do a pretty good job. They do a pretty solid job of, like, you know, keeping up with fuel levels. So it's actually kind of surprising at that, because IndyCar's a top level open wheel sport. It's not like, you know, it's not an amateur series by any means. It's actually kind of surprising it happens at that level, but that's definitely the reason for it. That one time that you got sprayed with perfume that had wood in it. Oh no! Perfume with wood in it? Yikes. Like elderwood. I almost died then. I was very close to just not breathing. Yikes. Spooky. Gloucester, we have to mow our lawns though, but someone here is like, I gotta do it each day. Yeah, HOAs be. I mean, yeah, once a week, but like, not daily. It's crazy. Perfume with wood, huh? Like oak? I guess like oak smell. Beechwood, sandalwood. All three of those are very common in like scents. But yeah, that's unfortunate. Yikes. I'm just glad that you're safe. Cedarwood, I think it was. Still, like whatever wood. I'm just glad that you're safe, Mia, because that's literally that's a life or death situation. As like, oh, like it was just perfume. No, that's life or death. So, not for sure. I'm glad you're okay. Skull, my heart's been acting up too much for me to actually do anything, sadly. I think I just pushed it too hard. Best way I can describe it is how it feels like my heart currently feels like it's bleeding lava. Whoa. I know it's not actually bleeding, but it just feels like it. It's almost like all of the veins and all the chambers in your chest just feel like they're on fire. Skull. Yeah. And I think I'm also a bit anxious to talk to him because honestly I don't know how I'll handle a conversation like that face to face. Yeah. That it like we talked about earlier, it can be helpful to have everything like written down, but then suddenly when you get to the stage of like in person, there's like a lot of details and stuff. I think maybe Ange, maybe combine the benefits of both. So have like a little written list, like a cheat sheet, a little sticky note of Ange, don't joke. I'll come after you. Don't joke, Ange. Mamst. I will chase after you. Will not let that happen. Brother man. Ange Rooney. I will take a flight out there. Gosh dang. Yeah, please don't do that. Who would get Matt to play Amori? Yeah, exactly. Who's gonna promote Amori for me? Gosh dang. Only with a parachute, Ange, yes? Only with the proper safety net. I've accepted that Matt is not getting to Mori. Said who? Said who? Said when? Oh my goodness gracious. Andrew Rooney. You? Yes? I said that it's on my list. It is. I never said it's not on my list. What do you have it on? Do you have it on Steam? Do you have it on Switch? Is it preferred on a certain platform? Ange, I will buy it as a confirmation to say Steam. How much is it right now? How much is this? Choo choo. Andrew Rooney. If you are somehow not convinced, I even have Dragon Quest XI on there, the demo at least. Hannah, going ballistic. Gosh dang. Steam Endless Replayability Fest. Ooh, I would love to check out what that is. Summer, hello. Neato. Hope you're having an amazing day in chat. Hope y'all are doing well too. Love you all from the Australia. Oh. Hello, Summer. I hope it is going well, and I hope you're doing well as too. Thank you so much for that $5 Australian dollar. How much is Amori right now? Oh, you know what? I think Amori gets filtered because of my preferences. It's funny. 20 bucks. Yes, mature content. 100%. I will view this. I will keep this open. I will keep this open. See, he's so against it. Its filter said no. I have to filter Steam for mature content, Ange, and apparently that counts. Don't put words in my mouth. That's Steam being against it, not me. Matt is committing to Mori right here, right now. Yes, we've talked about this. Summer, I'm doing really well. I got paid and I was like, OMG, I need to see if I was streaming. Aw, thank you for thinking of me, Summer. I also hope you're doing well. And, Mixel, congratulations on Arlecchino. Let's do, excuse me. Congrats on Arlecchino after all said and done. I don't know if you had to spend, extra dinero, or whoever it might be. Jokes aside, I will figure it out somehow. Ange? Putting that in my library for real. Or at least putting it on my wish list so I get it when it's on sale. Alright. I spent like $15, but that's like 2 days of lunch, or I'll home cook. You know, for getting Arlecchino now before things go like way too far in terms of, you know, can't get Arlecchino back because she's out of the rotation. I think it's valid, Mixel, and I'm glad that, you know, $15 is a nice way to secure it. So congrats. I'm glad that it worked out in that way too. And because on the trip there were times that people asked me if I was okay, but by the time it was too late and the tears just went foosha. The waterfall be falling. Niagara Falls out here. Are you okay? Bakafoosh. Yeah. And were these can I ask, were the people who asked you if you're okay, were they like part of these sort of friend group circles that you're part of, or were they just like random people that maybe you? Oh, just so happened to be Suitcase. So did Suitcase ask you if you're okay? Because I wonder if that was part of what played into the... He was hesitating further if he felt like he needed space. Yeah, but you're in the middle of an episode. Right. Grabs my pitchfork slowly. Do I still have my fork? No, I don't have my fork with me. I used to keep a fork up here for no reason. Yes. Grabs my pitchfork slowly. And if you're in the middle of the episode, it's not at all vocal when that happens. So like no way to communicate like what's going on, or to enable that reaction to be helpful, right? Because like, of course, like, yes, like, sure, thanks for asking me if I'm okay, but it's like throwing a life ring to someone who's drowning. It's like asking someone who's drowning if they're okay, and you're like, brother man, I can't speak, I'm underwater. Hello, I'm underwater. Like, too late, right? Yeah. Hard to push words out. Thanks, but whoosh. Yes. Thanks, but whoosh. Too far. Too gone at that stage. Ghost of Tsushima is on PC in a few days. Time to ignore all my dysphoria and unalive the Mongols. Ignore. Finn is playing Unicorn Underlord today, right? Overlord. Overlord! Ugh. Dang it. I'm so tired that my inactive self is just half asleep, so I think I'll call it a night. Wander tomorrow! Long time coming. 80 plus pity total guaranteed. Take care, Spaninja. Thank you thank you for sharing your stuff earlier today. I hope things go well this summer. And also, we'll see you tomorrow for Tears of the Kingdom. Yes. Thanks, Spaninja. Have a good sleep. Woo! Woo, 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 woo. Maybe I'll finally have a partner, and not just on a school project. It's a group project, but not the school kind. Congrats, Ninja. Go for it. Do thing. We're very excited for you, but take your time. Can we do Wordle? Yeah, sure. I'm debating on whether... Chat, I have one question. Do we go with a word that is based on A or O? Because I've got two words, and I could go with one that starts with O, or I could go with A. A-O. Potato. Mixel, I'd rather go into new banner at 0 pity than feel a ton of regret sitting at 75 for months. Yeah, exactly. For sure. Ooh, so good. Darren's, I'll be whaling in Star Rail next patch if I need to. I have enough primos for another 5-star right now, but it's a 50-50. Well, based on your track record, Darren's, it seems like your 50-50 is pretty go get 'em. Bum, 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 bum. 6 letters is walrus. Also 6 letters. Unicorn above Lord. Yes. Firefly. All right, we're gonna do this one. Games, because we gaming. Okay, we got M. We got M. I kind of want to throw in a pious here and just be like, can we just get IOU out of here? Can we throw down a little pious? Yeah. Memes. There's no ES, unfortunately. Memes. I'm gonna throw down a little pious. All right, so IU. Good lord, what the heck? No S? Moses? I almost want to say music, but that ain't it. Mix, I'm also saving for Firefly. I'm at 40 pity only because if I didn't pull, I would miss this month's shop tickets, and I have enough for soft pity. What is mute? Minute. It may be. No. Oh, I wish it was minus. That'd be kind of cool. What would be UI? Oh dear, this could be so many things. I really need to know where these letters are, honestly. I know what Lumbi is, but Google autocorrect. Lumen? Like luminate? Lumens. Like lumens in a you can calculate light intensity based on lumens. But I think lumen is spelled Lumen, I'm pretty sure. Light lumens. It's not I think it's E. A good guess though. I was trying to do something with, but M is in the middle for sure. Oh. Okay, that's different. So is it? Is it a Q word? Ooh. No, because if it was Q, it would be QUM. I don't think it'd be. I don't think QU consonant would be that. Cumin is a great spice. Is it he seasoning with cumin? Yes. There is a seasoning called cumin. I actually used it in a dish this weekend. Lamine, if only it was 6 letters. I'd be fine to try cumin. That would at least answer where the U and the I is. I'd like to try that because the M is definitely in the middle. Let's try flipping the vowels around. It wasn't lumen, I don't think. And I don't think that there's any other thing that we can try with UMI here. Umi? No. Tunic would be kind of cool, but that's an M. None of these other letters make anything up with that combination particularly. So let's check that off. Let's check this off the list and see where we sit. Yeah, because it's not going to be QU. It's not going to be roomic. Tumic? No. Lumen was a good guess, but not happening. Kuju. Lumen. Voom. No. Voom. No. Zoom. No. Zoomin. Zoomin! Obviously, it's zoomin. Clearly. Nice. It was Kumin. Heyo, Skull. Nice job, dude. Beat it in 3. I love the little pyramid shape that we got here. I like this little pyramid shape that we got. I was right, yeah. Once we got UMI in the middle there, it's kind of like, what else? There were not. Once we decided that UMI was the combination we were gonna go with, yeah, we narrowed it down. Nice job, Skull. Yee. Let's do the Genshin Wordle after this too, so at least there's something Genshin related to the stream. Haha, jokes, Darren's. I'm gonna play Genshin now. Teehee. You should definitely check Steam for that amazing answer. Steam for what? Skull, did you... Oh, it... the epiphany just hit me. Skull? Are you making financial decisions again? Sir? Steam has something. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Skull! Lost my glasses! I'm gonna come after you. Skull! I'm gonna come after you for Anja's sanity, Keck. One of us! One of us! Oh my gosh, you crazy people. Gosh dang it, man. Ay, ay, ay. You gotta play it now. Oh, for sure. Alright, Skull. May 13th. May 13th. I will accept this gift. Ange? Man has no choice. Gosh dang it, man. Thank you, Skull. Everyone say thank you, Skull. Ay, ay, ay. You are now contractually obligated to play Amori. You know, somehow seeing it in my library just also feels... Seeing it in my library, it somehow feels right. Somehow feels right. That's fun that you can do gifts on Steam. You've always been able to do gifts on Steam. It's actually... I've sent a lot of gifts to a lot of my siblings, my friends in the past. It's actually one of the best platforms for doing stuff like that. It's great. So Ange, when I tell you that I'm serious about playing it, man. Also, I played Satisfactory with my brother the other weekend, and we've had a great time. Satisfactory has been wonderful to get back into. Many things, actually. Steam is great. I don't know where I would be without Steam. And good old TF2. Another classic. Alright, anyway. Thanks, y'all, for the Wordle. Now we just gotta get Matt to play Dragon Quest. You betcha. POV. POV waiting for Aderon to play Mori. We're waiting! We're waiting! I am lurking on your stairs. I am lurking in your walls. Yes. Officially. Gosh dang it, man. Alright, y'all. Let's do some Genshin events, shall we? For the last... We got 45 minutes. We got some time. It'll be alright. Ah! Flashbang! Go away. Go away. Hoyoverse, I swear, just give me a low light mode, please. I love how that's literally the warning where they say, like, beware of bright flashing lights, and I'm like, you ding dong. It's like someone owning a loudspeaker and saying like, beware of loud noises, wear ear protection, in like a megaphone like right next to your ear. Like, yeah, excuse me, please. Mother of Mary, how many tabs do you have open? I had a bunch of tabs open, Skull, because I was sharing pictures from my weekend. I had a bunch of like bird pictures and other stuff, bird photos, pictures that I took over the weekend. Whoosh. Matt, do you know that if you can give Steam keys via Steam bought from other websites? I think you can, Jess. I don't know that I've done it myself, but I know that it's possible, I think. Oh my gosh, dang it, man. I want to gift Horizon Zero Dawn to that friend, but not for $50. Yes. I'm sure that you can. The other thing that you can do, yeah. No, you should be able to. Steam's pretty good about that. Copy and paste the Steam key. Yeah. Steam does a pretty decent job of it. Waffle, have I ever heard of Semantle? Semantle? What is that? I don't know if I have. You ding dong. Whee! Ange, profile picture. We love that PFP. Woo! Bulako. Bulako. Y'all, I don't know who recommended the... I don't recommend... the Navia, Bennett, Zhongling team. It's working out pretty well. It's going alright. Zhongling is a little interesting to use, but she's fun. Double Pyro. Hi, Blanco. So I do kind of need to do the... Well, actually, hang on. Please hold. How long is the Itto event running? Oh, it's got 13 days. Okay, well, I'll try and get started today. If it doesn't work today, then I won't stress about not finishing it. Yeah, you get Goru in here too. Man, I really need to play that event. It's the main event, so you have a lot of time. Okay. Exactly. Yes. All right, well, I'll try and get started today. If we don't get everything done, then I won't stress about it. I don't know if anyone's talked about it yet, but Lo-Fi Girls in Fortnite? Yes, we talked about that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and also Waffle Zone is making a Minecraft server. That too. Oh yeah. Waffle, we're very excited about your Minecraft server. Once you have some time to pull it together. All in due time. Oh, it's so calm and peaceful. I almost want to turn the volume up. I love underwater here. Fontaine. It's got to be one of my favorites. Hey, friendship level with Zhongling complete. Whoosh. Poke. Nice. Poke, poke. I don't think the event is all that interesting story-wise. It's pretty generic. I like the rhythm playthrough a lot, though. Then what I might try and do is I might try and get like the story section of the event done, and then at that stage, oh, are y'all doing stuff already? I might try and do like the intro part of it, and then after the intro, maybe I'll just do it off stream or whatever the case may be. Ooh. Waffle, it's a fun word game. You have to constantly guess a word until you get close to the exact one, and you can tell if you're close based on how semantically similar the words are, like definitions.
Sunglasses are great at keeping the sand up.
Sorry, Navia. You can play with multiple people, and it's like one puzzle per day, like Wordle. Sometimes it can take 100 guesses though. Okay, so you could guess like the word could be like cruise ship, and so you could guess like tomatoes, and that's wrong. Or you could guess water, and water is a little bit closer because it's water. Or you could guess then like, okay, water, fishing, and then you'd get colder because it's like there's no fishing on a cruise ship. But then as you get closer, you could say something like, oh, boat, and then of course like boat would be even closer, and it just like sort of like works together from there. This would be kind of fun. One day it was bow, and we got to it by naming parts of a ship. Yeah, like stern, poop deck, mast, engines, all that stuff. That's fun. I just accidentally walked into a cutscene I didn't mean to. Oh no! That's okay, Darren's. No worries. Is that all the commissions? Yeah, thank you guys. Is there a certain domain that y'all would like to do? The main highlight of the new event is that the story cutscene is... the cutscene is hilarious. Listen, if it has anything to do with Itto, I'm sure that it's like... I'm sure that it pops off hard. And your brother got it... Oh, guessing weapons. Using, like, a bow. Like, a shooting bow? Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Wait. Okay. Do y'all mind doing, since it's Monday, do y'all mind doing Narwhal, at least? I'm gonna go do Narwhal real quick. Turn it down for this fight, though. Whatever y'all would like to do, let do. I can do, I'm good with that scene if you want. Sure. Arlecchino is already built, so I have no idea what to use my resin on, so I'm down for anything. Down for it all. Is there a certain boss that Arlecchino uses, though? Or is it one that I haven't unlocked yet, I guess? Excuse me, Mr. Narwhal Man. Narwhal, narwhal. Living at the ocean. Oh, did he not come out? I guess he is now. Wee. Wee. I love that sound. Gaming's little wee sound. Wee. She's the new one that I haven't unlocked yet. Ah, okay, that makes sense.
Let's light it up. Going in.
Wee. Wee. So I'm sure I've asked before, but like, when did they add kaijus to Genshin? They've added so much to Genshin Skull, it's inevitable. A lot of stuff, frankly.
Adventure time.
Hey, don't push yourself. Hey, what? Up to it, Monzai.
This one's got your name.
Where's Mr. Man?
Where's
Oh.
that come from? Scatter. Let's light it up. Coming at ya. Everybody stand back.
Whoosh. Many happy returns.
This one's got your name on it. This one's got your name. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Oh, good. We didn't have to go through the second segment of that. Ah, the whale. The one boss I don't miss in the rotation. I think it's actually a fun fight. I don't know. Do I have a least favorite one? Oh, I got 2 things here. 3 things here. Whoa. That's really nice. Cool. Alright. Man. Any Crimson Witch? I can do Crimson Witch if you want. Whoosh. How much resin do I have here? Oh my gosh, I have so much resin. Alright, let's do some rounds of Crimson Witch, and then I'll do the event for a little bit. I would like to improve Gaming's build. Okay, sounds good. Weekly Arlecchino is hard even for me. It's tricky. Arlie is a giggle. A giggle! Oh, hello. You made it. No more cutscene. Alright, I'll wait. Attempting. Bloop. Oh, hello. Beto eats her for breakfast now. Beto! Beto's so cool. My newest fave is the Knave fight, because I can use my original team that I made at the start of Genshin. That's so funny. Beto returns. That's so cool. I'll go Pyro stuff. Or Kazuo stuff. Woo! Arla's the only boss I can pretty routinely defeat with one of my characters. Do we go Cryo here? We go Cryo here if you want.
If you really like standing around like this, then why don't you just model for me? I'll design some wonderful clothes for you.
Whoosh. Ooh, Kaya's outfit, that's cool. Double cryo, double hydro. Will that work? It'll work now. Sure. Beta comes back with a vengeance. She's no longer in Severed Fate burst build, but DPS build now. Oh, Severed Fate. Fun. Been a while since I've used Kaya. Yeah. And I forget that like he has that cool outfit too, which is really neat. Forget that that's a thing. Probably a good thing that we're all split up at this stage because it's so hard to put everything together with Kazuha. Like I could use Kazuha, but it's so hard to like be together in this stage. Dodge this. Silence. Why is PlayStation working on a Horizon Lego collab? What? Horizon Lego? That's a new one. May I present? Technically I played 4.0, but that was like to use free polls on the first Zhongli banner. I ended up getting him, funny enough. Zhongli? Good old Zhongli, man. He's a goober. Alright, is 4 times good, Ange? Her parries go nice for like 88 to 93, but mainly she can handle eat the attacks, which is the hard part. Yeah. Eating those gnarly... The shield, does the shield prevent like the anti-healing stuff? Hannah, I've continued to try to keep Razor in my mains until today. I love him very much, even if physical is not meta. Razor's a wonderful character. Go for this one, sure. Schwa! Go for this one. Bong. Whoosh. Parry doesn't prevent that. You still get the BOL, but Arlo's combo attacks just become a laugh. Combo wombo. Wombo combo. I'll look forward to when I can actually do that story quest and participate. Waffle. Got some good news. I got hired to take photos for the governor this weekend. Ooh, fun. Waffle, I know you've been dabbling in photography stuff, you know, here. Oh, why lava walkers? I mean, Ange, yeah, I feel the same kind of way here. I don't know, man. It's just lava walk. Yeah, no, me too. Honestly, handshake, me as well. Okay. Wrong artifact set. Prepare to be thrown to the recycler. Honestly. Let's send this domain to the moon and then blow it up. If there's one thing I know about Ange, I know she loves blowing up the moon. I'm sure she'd be all about that. To the moon! I got my Crimson Witch artifacts. Now hit up... Oh, Thundering Fury. Yep, the electric ones. Who are you building Thundering Fury for, Ghoster? I still think about his Windbloom effect. It was as good as a Razor main. That was fun. Ah, for Beto! That's... Oh my goodness gracious! Ah! Come on, man. I mean, at least... Defense? Not defense. I mean, it's got Dendro, but like... Alright, well... I don't like this game. Yeah, well, same. Hey, what was that? What was that one thing I said about loving artifact domains? I don't know, man. I think just what gets me sometimes is how absolutely useless Lava Walkers is. I don't know. It hits different. Hits different, man. Not my favorite thing in the world.
My apologies.
This world will be frozen in time.
Let the mighty be humbled.
Let the mighty be humbled.
Was
Oh no!
unexpected.
That's how we feel about this domain. Arise! Hi, you're back. Oh dear. They always set up a useless set with a really useful set. Of course they do. Can't have you spending too much time on one domain, obviously. Now I'm thinking about a nap I'm gonna go take after school tomorrow. Why am I always thinking of sleeping? Are you already looking forward to the nap? Dude, Mia, I do that though. I do that. Oh. Ange, you can't. This game sucks. Oh my gosh, man. Throwing these into the recycling heap. They're not even good as off pieces. Matt is never playing Genshin again. No. It's fine. It's just man, the artifact set. Hard. Ay. Alright, y'all. Thank you for the help. I might do a little bit, like 30 minutes or so of the Itto event, if that's okay with y'all, and then I'm gonna head to bed because I am so exhausted. At least I need to like turn off all my lights, so I need to do that.
Speed of light.
Oh. Have an amazing night. Good night, Skull. I'm gonna go finally get some sleep, give my heart a rest. Good to see you at the Minecraft server. Thank you, Skull, again for Amori. I'm gonna come after you, sir. Your generosity is so over the top, and I can't keep up with you sometimes. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate it a ton, and I hope your heart feels better. I know that sounds like a cliche sometimes, like, I hope your heart feels better, but like, no, for real. Your physical, actual cardiac muscle in your chest, I hope it feels better, dude. And thank you for hanging out with us. Of course. Navi, a jump scare. Ah! Also, I'm at 460 wishes. Saving for Dane's life, by the way. Let's go, Ghoster. Ghoster, I love that you have goals. I love that you have, like, big goals, right? Angela's already here. The wheel of life. Can I not stand on top of this? Thanks for your help, Blanco.
Time itself is a silence.
Exactly, but none of them believe me. This stinking game, nothing doing. Oh no, Ange, you left! Oh no! That was so fast. That was so fast. Just like almost felt like a rage quit. And like, nope, I'm out. Man. I had commitment like that for Albedo. I don't think I could do it for a character we don't even have confirmed in the near future. He was confirmed to become playable in 2020. They announced him, but they said like it'll take some years. Jeez, man. Once we get to Conrad, it'll come out, of course. Nuts. Alright. I'm gonna claim my commissions. Thank you, Darren's. Thank you, Blocko. Thank you for the Genshin. Thank you, guys. I'm never opening this game again! Well, Ange, then I consider it a true honor to be part of your last playthrough of Genshin Impact. I'm kidding, of course, but also, I'm so sorry, friend. This is, it's been a brutal time. It's been a brutal time! Yeah, it's been a brutal time playing with those artifacts. No joke. No joke.
Thank you for
You know, listen. You know we all come back to this game. I would say that Genshin Impact. Okay. Yes. Artifacts are hard. Artifacts don't always give us what we want. But brother man, you cannot tell me that the toxicity of that even is within a sniff of the toxic what do I even call it? Splatoon 3. That's all I'm gonna say. How much does Splatoon... Yeah, the cycle of toxic, like, manipulation does Splatoon 3... Yeah, the toxic relationship! That's what I'm trying to say. Bingo! Yeah, the toxic relationship of, like... Oh, yeah, I hate this game. I'm quitting Splatoon 3 forever. Loads into another game. Yeah. I hate this game. Immediately queues up for another round. Splatoon 3 hits me harder than any truck has ever hit me. And I've been hit by very few trucks in my life, but, you know. Gosh dang it, that game. So, like, Genshin Impact, a few artifacts that don't work here and there. Nah, I'll come back tomorrow. But, like, brother. Splatoon? That's another level. It's another level. Alright, y'all. We'll do a little bit of this event, and then we'll call it a night after that. Why are we on this island? Kokomi, is that you? I cursed out Amori a few times. Yeah. Games turn me into the person I hate the most. You're like, yep, this is who I am. Sorry. Games just draw it out of you. I appreciate you, Woo. We appreciate you too, Jessica. Bum, ba, da, bum, bum. I'm done here. Rejoins the raid battleground. Exactly. I'm done. Except, are you? We're never done. Jenny! I'm gonna find you! Salt? Ma'am? Ah, my Jenny senses were tingling. I was like, what? I saw something pop up in my chat. I was like, no chance. She just did that. Shakes all of my fists at you? Ah, no you won't. I play Fortnite with you on Wednesdays, ma'am. gonna hunt you down. Hannah, Jess, Blocko, Spleninja, Alpha Foxy, Joseph, Mixel, Didgeridoo, Pog Taylor, Spaceboy. Man. Good luck with that. Gosh dang it. Many thankings, friend. Jenny really said, not enough people have memberships today. Gosh dang. Hides in a bush! No, I am eradicating all the bushes from this game, so you cannot hide in them. When I play Fortnite by inner middle school, my inner school boy comes out. It's like, oh my gosh, y'all so competitive for a Fortnite game. No, I'm on that boat though. Plants bushes back. Gloucester does not like my rapid removal of the bushes that Jenny is hiding in. I'll be sitting in the battle bus and never drop. I just like taking the free flight. Yes, man, dude, that's so funny. No more removing hiding spots. Our hiding spots, Gloucester. Free flight and snacks. That's true. That is very true. Ay, ay, ay. Jenny? You... Thank you, friend. Thank you. Pew, 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 pew. Gosh dang it. If y'all, Jenny, your generosity killed my internet connection. Oh my gosh, I'm getting a headache. I'm getting a headache. Ah, all this yelling. Ah, Jenny!
I do love Spina di Rosula's logo. It was designed...
Team Cream! No! Stop it! I think it's either one of those. Man. I really be screaming like, your mom sucks in this game! Dog water! I never say these things out loud, but Fortnite brings it out. Oh, it does for me too, Mia. That and Splatoon, really. Such aggressive games. Alright, actually, I want Rhodey over here, so we're gonna hang with Rhodey for a little bit. Alright, Rhodey. Time to meet up with Itto for music-related stuff. Ittos.
Don't you worry, Jack Attack.
Jack Attack!
Dog.
Woo!
Even if it's hiding in Tenshukaku.
Even if it's hiding in all the bushes in the game.
Itto, it's just a myth.
What dog? Dvorak.
Whoa, compadre! And Paimon!
Compadre!
You finally made it! Oh man, have I missed you guys.
Aw, you... Da! Mm-hmm. Jenny, welcome to everyone. I will get 50 subs! No, you stupid... Jenny! I'm gonna come after you. Because in 1 week, my 1 year for this channel is coming up. Oh man, it's already been a year? That's crazy. Aw. Such a fun anniversary, though. Wait, does that mean that you'll be Diamond Bongo? Oh. Wait, no? Will it be? Will it be Diamond Bongo time? That's 1 year, right? Yeah, will. Oh, Diamond Bongo. I can't wait, actually, though. Actually, for real, for real? Let's go. Man, I wish to be as charismatic as Itto. One day, Ange. One day. Compadre, amigo! So, Ange, as a contract for increasing our charismaticness, we will now continue to come up with funny greetings whenever we say hello. Compadre! Mi amigo! Friend Rooney! Signed. Signed. Sealed. Done. Perfect. Yes. Time to learn how to make up a bunch of... Not make up. Time to learn a bunch of different ways to say friend in different languages. I'll do it, Matt. You can't stop me. Puts on helmet. Alright, Jenny. That helmet better be bongo proof. Because I'm gonna send my bongo cats after it. I will reign my influence. We're gonna have Bagger on 2.0. We will have Bagger on 2.0. I'm gonna have to be real prepared for that. Do I have one if I ever so desired? Man, crazy. Yeah, y'all, there was a time when I think Jenna Vive gifted me, like, I don't know, a ridiculous sum. It was like either a crazy number of memberships or it was a crazy number of, like, a huge super chat or something like that. Actually, no. It wasn't... Okay, I take that back. It wasn't Jenna Vive giving me a lump sum. It was just that Jenna started it by doing... It was the fact that Jenna V and Jasmine both they decided to do their first membership as their 1 year anniversary of my Breath of the Wild stream. And upon doing that, basically did like a hype train on YouTube. And they started, like, everybody started, like, subscribing, being members, like, all that jazz. And I got so shy from the whole thing that I literally went and I put a burlap bag on my head. I was so shy and, like, just so overwhelmed by the pure generosity of everybody that I went and I put a burlap bag on my head. And it was such a specific thing that Jenna decided to make fan art of it and made we called it Baggeron because I was literally just so overwhelmed. Yeah, I was so shy about the whole thing, and yeah, she made that for me. Oh my gosh, I'm sure that we have it clipped and saved somewhere. But yeah, that was the thing. It was an old basmati rice bag, to be clear. It was an old basmati rice bag, so it was one of these guys. Hang on, let me find it. One of these. Not Amazon. Stop that. Royal basmati rice burlap bags, essentially. Vasco! Hi, Vasco. Welcome to stream. Yeah. That's like what I had on hand, right? I don't know, brother. It was a lot. It was a lot to take in at the time. And I don't know if it surely wasn't when, like, I first started my memberships, but it was around that time. I think they wanted to save it. They wanted to save it specifically for, like, a very important moment, and they decided their 1 year anniversary at my stream, or my 1 year anniversary of Breath of the Wild, something of that sort. Yeah, it was... Don't do this to me, Jenny. I don't have any more burlap bags. I've run out. No! No! You cannot do this. No. Do it. Well, too bad. I will resist. That's super sweet of them. Yeah, y'all are so thoughtful. I can't. Maybe that's also why my love language is gifts at the bottom. I just don't know how to respond, so I just put a bag on my head. Do not see me, I cannot reply. Can't handle this. Oh my goodness. My stomach hurts like I sleep. Good night, Mia. Thank you for hanging out with us for so long today, and I hope you have an okay day at school tomorrow. I love that response. No, please. Help. my poor heart that is so shy in these, like, public situations with gifts. Ah! Y'all saw it when I did with Skull earlier today. I'm like, dude, brother, I'm giving you a warning, so find something quick. My gosh, I'm gonna have to pull out the big guns. I'm gonna have to pull out, like, all my plushies off the shelf. Surround myself. Help! Jeez, man. I don't know. Hawkeye, hello. Good evening, Matt in chat. Hello, Hawkeye. How you do? Welcome to a new week. Hope you've been okay, Hawkeye. Good to see you. Speaking of which, I should go too, because I got a 7 a.m. shift closing today. Yikes. Yeah, get some good sleep, Hannah, in that case. Matt just, like, grab the green screen and vanish behind it. I can, actually. You know what? You're absolutely right. That's a great idea, Hannah. I'm just gonna fade away. I'm just gonna disappear. It's my cloak of invisibility. Aha! There is no one here but Rhodey now. Rhodey shall be streamer man. Streamer for me. Why, thank you, Rhodey. That's so nice of you. The only, Hannah, I would say that this was a great plan, except there's only one issue. I can't see anything. I cannot see anything behind my shroud cloud. My shroud cloud. Jenny! I'm hiding! Disappear. You stop that! I can see very well, thank you. And also, I can hear that. I can hear that in my ear holes. You don't see anything. Oh, I do now. The veil has been lifted. The veil's torn. Jenny! No. Suit. Yeah, that's what I said too. Suit. Gosh dang it. Oh, Merge as well. Merge will appreciate that. Ange has one. Hawkeye has one. Chris Rin. Oh, Aoi has one as well. Oh. See, this is what... Okay. You know, Jenny... Listen. I know I say this, but I also know that a lot of people appreciate the fact that, you know... It's not just like a, hey, here's a super chat. Here's a donation. Now it's a matter of like, hey, here's a thing that other people can get to use. So... Fine. If anything, it's not just a thank you from me, it's a thank you from everybody who now gets to also utilize and appreciate these things. Pew, 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 pew! You know, I wanted to, oh my gosh, guys, I have this, there's this guy who I watch on, for cooking stuff. The YouTube channel is called Bon Appetit. Bon Appetit's gotten in some trouble as of, like, the last couple of years for being, like, I don't know what the deal was, but they got some weird troubles, socially. But I think, was it just them? were people accusing them? I think people were accusing them of being racist because they were picking like certain people to do certain shows, and they were picking like certain people to like do certain things. But anyway, Bon Appetit, a lot of people have left, but one of the guys who really helped build the channel, his name's Brad, and he did a show on that channel back like 5 years ago, like way back. And obviously it's changed since then. Obviously it's different. Obviously a lot of people have left. But Brad, oh my gosh, such a charismatic guy. People describe him as like a golden retriever who has a culinary degree. Or maybe he doesn't have a culinary degree, he's just good at teaching food. But the combination between Brad's personality and the editing style is like I can't even explain the goofy like sound effects that they do. Like they'll do like whoosh, like whenever he does stuff, they'll do he'll like be tapping a bowl and they'll do like a little cymbal tap of like ting 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 or whatever. But Brad's also just got like such a great personality. So one of those times, Jenny, I'm pretty sure that Brad did like something like this, and the editor like over top like literally pulled Star Wars laser beams like coming out of his finger and was like pew pew pew. So now all I can think of is like just making like general hand gestures, and just all of a sudden pew pew pew. Gosh dang it. Oh, Jenny, okay, y'all, I've talked about it. I need to show y'all. I can't show you any of the videos. I cannot show you the videos, but there is so much. If you look up, okay, so the channel name, again, I don't know if I can promote their stuff now. I don't know if they're in trouble socially for different things, but Bon Appetit is the channel, 7 million subs or whatever. They have people from like, they have all sorts of different people from like different backgrounds, different culinary backgrounds, etc. If you go to their playlists and you go to the playlist called It's Alive with Brad, Brad is just this absolute champion. I could literally it feels like an episode of The Office, okay? Let me just sell it to you this way. It feels like an episode of The Office. Just yes, just start watching any of these things. Brad makes whatever with fermented stuff. The editing style, it's so funny. Let me I'll find like a really good one. Actually, I'm 90% sure that this one that I just watched today is like really solid as well. Again, these are like 4 years ago. Did I stutter? Yeah, did I stutter is like my favorite line. I'm gonna send this to you, Jenny. I'm 90% sure that this one is a solid one. I laughed like crazy. Just the editing and the way that they put it together, it's amazing. So you'll see exactly what I mean by like, you can imagine that I don't know, sometimes there are moments where someone will say like, oh hey, like you know, he'll like clap his hands, or he'll like clap his hands together, and so the editor will put in this fruit fly that like that will like fly onto the scene, and so when Brad like claps his hands, he like smushes the fly. It's like the best bit ever. It just shows up random times, and there's like smacking sounds. There's like so much fun. It's like early 2010s, and you're gonna Jenny, you are not prepared. You are not prepared of the absolute rabbit hole that I'm sending you on right now. Strap in, my friend. I will see you in like 2 years, because if you go through all of these, they're incredible. They're incredible. Brad is so funny. Even if you don't pick up a single thing about the food, just enjoy the edits. Just enjoy the edits. And to all of y'all, I support this. Just it's He is such a gem. He is a golden retriever. He's a golden retriever that learned how to cook, and he's just such a great soul. Such a wonderful person. He is my... And you want to talk about charisma and, like, charismatic? He is my charismatic, like, inspiration. Inspiration. Yes, he's so funny. Anyway, I can't show any of this stuff on stream because of YouTube reasons, but anyway, he's an absolute hoot. What do you mean Jenny gifted me? Ange? Hello? Welcome back? Yes? Nothing happened. Nothing happened. What's happening? We already told you. Nothing is happening. I'm gold again. Ange, you've always been gold. We know this. Don't deny it. You've always been gold in our hearts. Whoosh! Ha! Yes. I've been summoned via email. Who doth require my wrathful judgment? Hi, Alpha Foxy. We do. We require judgment. Jenny specifically. Also, Hawkeye. I'm good, Matt. My chemistry brain is absolutely blown. I love chemistry. It's so funny. It's great. Ah, so Jenny's the culprit. Yes! Yes, indeed! Indeed! Starting in 5.0, Hoyo's making Genshin look worse on older devices, including PS4, so it's a good thing I play on PS5! Is that intentionally to make a memory save, though? To like, conserve on memory space, essentially? Just because it's such a good game? Such a good game. Such a big game, yes. And you can't catch me! Runs in the bushes! I know how to trap you now, Jenny. I'll send you a Brad video and you'll get stuck. You'll be distracted! Mwahaha! Alright, good night, Hannah. Have a good sleep, and I hope you have good work tomorrow. Take care, friend.
Oh, yeah, and this is Dvorak, a musician from Fontaine.
Dvorak.
Jack Attack, you know these two.
Jack Attack!
Hey, Mr. Dvorak, it's you!
Oh, I remember Mr. Dvorak from way, way, way on in Sumeru. This is when we were sitting there by the waterside, and we were like, oh my gosh, I can't wait for Fontaine. Fontaine's gonna be so cool. Oh.
It's so wonderful to see you both again.
Man, I miss this
feel like
guy.
that lantern rite was just yesterday. How have you been?
Ah, so nice.
Pretty good.
Had a good
So
stream.
hanging around with Itto.
Good night,
Is he
Hannah.
helping you with the iridescence tour now?
I think being 6'6" has a tactical advantage. Tall!
Oh, you better believe it, Minnie Melon. But that's only half the story.
Mini Melon?
This is no ordinary iridescence tour. Me and Jack Attack are teaming up to turn this into the iridescent Arataki Rockin' for Life Tour de Force of Awesomeness.
Tour de Force. Oh my gosh.
Rockin' for life? What do you know about rock and roll, bullchucker?
Rockin' for Life. That sounds like sounds like something for like Run for Life or like a charity thing.
Huh? What, you never heard of Bullchucker Rock before?
Bull Chucker Rock before?
Moo, moo, moo!
He's so expressive, it's great.
Don't try and understand it, Minnie Melon. It'll melt your mind. It's about letting loose. Come on, give us some lavender melon rock.
Ange, is it terrible that the first thing I thought it was Flota? Flota! Moo, moo, moo! Cow dance! Moo, moo! Shut up, it's so him!
Okay, speak for yourself.
So great.
Sounds like you're the one who...
Definitely Flota. Moo, moo, moo!
Just a local
Man.
legend I heard about. Apparently there was a war between the islands of Narukami and Watatsumi not too long ago. Is that right?
That's so funny. I can't go in small spaces. I'm a tall toothpick, sadly. Trying to bulk up, but no muscle. Moo! You need more moo. Moo, moo, moo. Fontaine's gonna be so cool. It's French style. It's got like Paris vibes. Little do we know, emotional damage.
Such a waste.
Man.
When will people learn? Make rock and roll, guys. Not war.
Make rock and roll.
A tragedy to be sure. Countless animals were affected by the fallout. A raven, a bakadanuki, a weasel thief, and many more sustained injuries.
Man.
Fair point. The animals didn't deserve that. But, not to downplay it or anything, but didn't even worse stuff happen than that?
In the eyes of a rocker, all living things are equally important.
In the eyes of a rocker. So did this dog get injured too?
No, the story goes that this dog was something like a ninkin. It would show up out of nowhere in the middle of a battle to rescue the injured animals and take them to safety.
Doggo! He's great. To everyone who got a gifted membership, you're welcome from your Bandit Jenny! No! Bandit Jenny! I'm gonna put a ransom. I'm gonna put a ransom for Jenny. I'm gonna say like Channel 4 News! Wanted alive! Reward 5,000 whatever. And Jenny's gonna turn it in so that I get 5,000. No! Stop it! Jenny would turn herself into me so that I would get the ransom for 5,000. My generosity is off the scales! You cannot stop me! Your plan will not work. Oh my gosh. Granted, if I'm the one putting up the ransom, it's my 5,000 anyway, so... How did you know? Because I know! My brain is now... It's now being tuned, Jenny. It's fine-tuning itself to know your ways. Bushes. Everything. Gosh dang it. Sounds like a good strategy. Make it like a rock and roll away for cover.
Rockin' and rollin' to the rescue. A king among canines. Woo! There'll always be a place for him in the Arataki gang.
Where did you hear about this?
In Rito. I was actually there while the war was going on. It
Rito!
inspired me to
Rito
write a
Village!
song about it. I was even
Oh,
planning
no.
to host a music festival around the same theme, but unfortunately, I couldn't convince my investors.
Boop, 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 boop. Gosh, only a year to know me. Yeah, Jenny. Next time I'll just throw a bomb and leave. Mic drop. Shield, Jenny, keep friend from getting caught. Oh no, Chris! No, Chris is siding with Jenny. Ah! Not the shield. Oh my gosh. Ah, yes, Chris. Man, my arm. Gosh dang it, man. My army. Oh dear. No, I think it's fun. You know, if anything, Jenny, you say like, you know, only a year to know me, but like honestly, that's kind of one of the things that I appreciate about this community quite a lot is that y'all just oftentimes feel so comfortable with each other, and you know, we've built a place where people feel comfortable being themselves. So like, you know, the more that you share about yourself, the more that we get to understand like everybody, which is really nice. I really appreciate that.
Oh yeah, I heard all about that. They claimed they had to cancel their plans because of an accident at sea, but that was just a lame excuse.
Off topic, but earlier today I saw a suitcase and it was awkward. That's all I wanted to share. Yeah, I mean it's gonna kind of be the case, Ange, I'm sure, for a while, but hopefully time will help. Time will help and time will heal. Let's see how things go. Fun fact, it only takes 3 months to know someone. You hang out with them every day. 3 months to know someone you hang out with. I mean, it also depends on like how much you share too. I hang out with some coworkers that I know very well and some that I don't. But no, I mean, in this context too, when all of us are sharing like common interests and hobbies and games and stuff and such, yes. I'm glad that I get to know y'all so well. Wow, buttons! I like buttons. Very nice buttons. Sadly cost money, but they still have our most loved buttons. Thank you, Alpha.
Yes. They weren't optimistic about the potential return on investment.
Look at this sunset!
Plus, I don't know, there seemed to be some other risks they were worried about.
Beautiful.
What kind of risks?
Good question. Risks only apparent to people with Mora to throw around, I suppose.
I agree. When people have too much Mora, they lose their rock and roll spirit.
Yeah, rich guys can't be rock and rollin'.
They do, huh? So what do you mean by rock and roll spirit anyway?
Rock and rollin'.
You know, the spirit of, you rock up. Rock
Alpha!
roll down.
No, you already used the green button for today. Stop that. I hereby join the Bandit Corp. Y'all staking your memberships on the Bandit Gang. But I like buttons though. Green button. Oh my gosh. Y'all are Channel 4 News. Bandit group is organizing against Aderon. Aderon must go into hiding. Gosh dang it. Hero, Kami, Unwinnie, Tyler White's, Cash Core, Gabriel. Aw. Thank you, Alpha Foxy Otter! Revolution! Viva la buttons, apparently. It's Alpha Foxy's platform. Viva la buttons. Ah, yes. I like buttons, though. Buttons are good. Buttons be fun. One of us. One of us. Man, it's too bad. It's too bad this wasn't Twitch. Y'all would be starting a hype train at this stage. Then y'all would get other free emotes, honestly. Everyone is a little trigger happy tonight. Pointing at y'all. Button revolt. Button revolution. I'm just gonna let Rhodey start the stream now. Rhodey is streamer man. I should become a member to join the Sea of Green. Well, unfortunately, I hate to inform you, Waffle, that despite you joining the Bandit Corp, your name will still be blue. So, oh my goodness. I am Trigger Button. Happy every night. Thank you, Alpha. Gosh dang it. I would like to be demoted so I can join the Sea of Green. No, Waffle. Oh my goodness. Y'all. But I like the different colors in chat. You bring blue. You bring ocean water to this beautiful forest, Waffle. I need the deep blue sea to go along with our forest. Because Jenny be planting trees, apparently. Jenny be planting this forest. Blue Bandit Corp is offshoot of the Green Corp. Yes, exactly. Gosh dang it.
Huh. By that definition, aren't the investors the most rock and roll people in this scenario?
Anyway, point is,
Anyway.
those are out and Arataki Itto is in. I'm running the show from here on out.
Oh, yeah,
Trees.
right. How are you gonna fill in for the investors? Do you even have any more?
I'd have faith in Itto. He tells me that the Arataki gang is a small but well-known and influential organization in this area, and has even been known to rub shoulders with the local authorities. Isn't that right?
So, what is Waffle, stop it with your alt account. Waffle, I see you. Sea of Green Engines. Stop it. Waffle literally had to go to his alt account to go find. Gosh dang it, man. Hello, Audrey Bergman. Pfft, I'm not Waffle. Oh yeah? Then what was the inspiration for your name? Waffle. Yeah. What are you wearing? Jake from State Farm. What was the inspiration for your name? Angelic Lazy Jan. What's that all about? Should be court-martialed. Oh boy. Also, Waffles! How many do you have? Gosh dang it. I don't have 6,000 subs. I have 6,000 Waffle alts. Gosh dang it. I've got Jenny, Ange, Alpha, Audrey, Waffle, Chris Ren, Hawkeye, and then all Waffle alt accounts. That's my subscriber base. Oh my goodness. When he fused me and Lazy together, yes. But where did Angelic come from? Because, oh my gosh. I mean, I know it was a derivative of Ange, but it's so funny. Where's the Butter and Syrup subscribers? On Waffle's channel, Alpha. Yeah, Waffle Zone has a channel. Go subscribe to him. Butter and Syrup subscribe to Waffle Zone. Man. Audrey, thought I would say hi right before bed because I'm tired. I just gotta take my night medicine. I'll be headed to bed. Good night, Audrey. Thanks for saying hello, and I hope you have good sleep. Orca Zone! Waffle! How many do you own? Whoa, this channel is cool. Who says that? Orca Zone. Gosh dang it. Oh my lord. I have no recollection. Man, been a minute. Blanco, it's real. I've secretly been a Waffle out this whole time. Jeez. No, I know Waffle's alts because they've been around this channel from time to time.
Rub shoulders is putting it mildly. More like they're always locking horns.
That's exactly right. Getting in trouble with the authorities is different than rubbing shoulders.
Hey, don't look down your nose at the Arataki gang. I got connections, alright? Even the Tri-Commission listens to what I have to say.
Okay, Mr. Big Shot, whatever you say.
Whatever you say. We need more Chris's now. Oh no. Chris Ren. What are we gonna do? Be
You
unrecognizable.
can doubt it all you want, Mini Melon, but it's the truth. You know that guy in the Yashiro Commission? Well, he and I are officially bros.
Officially bros.
Toma, housekeeper extraordinaire.
Ah, Toma.
And there's the general from the Tenryo Commission, Kujo Tengu. I mean, sure, we're always ribbing each other, but it comes from a place of deep mutual respect.
Obviously.
Mutual? Yeah, Paimon's not so sure about that.
Okay, fair. No first name contacts there. But the Arataki gang is a big contributor to the revenue stream. All those fines we pay.
Oh yeah, all those fines we play. We sure are supporting the local economy. The Paimon Itto, yes. The Paimon Itto interactions are great. Are you sure it's not mutual? Man. Alpha Gaming unhinged. Oh no. Instantly forget my alt doesn't have YouTube Premium. Oh no, an ad! Gosh dang it. Z could use a bunch of ults to get him to 10k subscribers. Oh no, not the Subnautica goal, Hawkeye. Man, listen. I respect him so much. I really hope he's ready for that if he's serious. Man.
Fines?
Huh? No. I mean the taxes. Yeah.
Look at that face.
But that's not all. Let's not forget my contacts outside of the Tri-Commission, huh? Amazing, talented people from all walks of life. Like the TCG legend, Ayato. Oh yeah, he's made quite a name for himself in the TCG circles.
TCG reference. Let's go. Card games.
In fact, they got a saying now. Ayato of the South, Itto of the North. That's right. I'm the only serious competition he's got in all of Inazuma.
Why is he able to pull out a comb from out of nowhere? It's not a sword. It's not a weapon. It's the comb! Whoopsh!
Did you make that saying up?
Then there's the Fox Lady, VIP customer of Yukio's ramen stall and fellow participant to the Ramen Masters Championship. I was her only worthy opponent.
Fox Lady? Yai Miko?
Also, you know that lonely god in Tenchukaku? Well, guess what? Turns out it was her lifelong wish to catch one of Arataki Itto's events.
What in the world? Potatoes are just tomatoes backwards. Hi, Potato Zone. Waffle.
During the Drum-Along Festival, the Tenryo Commission were worried that their almighty shogun might have too much fun and lose interest in running the government. That's why they invited me over to stay for a couple of days.
Homie just called the Shogun lonely. Oh my gosh.
Wow, look at you. Sounds like you're really going up in the world. At this rate, you'll have made Shogun by the next time we see you. And then Paimon will have to call you Almighty Bullchucker.
Gosh, don't give him any ideas.
Well, I'll admit I heard a few exaggerations there myself, but regardless, Itto has helped me secure a venue for this event, and for that, I owe him my thanks.
Hi, Potato Zone. Big fan. New quest, confiscate the comb. It's got to be a weapon, Alpha. They got to add it as a weapon that I can use. Would be great. He is not wrong, but also very wrong.
It's nothing. Don't
At the same
mention
time.
it. My bro Goro sorted it all out for me. Let's both go thank him later.
Waffle? What did you just do? Excuse me? Y'all, I know y'all can't see this. I know y'all can't see this because you're not modded or whatever. But all I got was a notification. Waffle Zone was timed out by Waffle Zone for 86,000 seconds? 86K! 86,000! What is that? Waffle? What? Listen, I know you're timing out your ult, but basically banned. Can we get a number on how long that is? 86,000? All right. Waffle. My brother. 24 hours. Is it a day? Is that... Okay, for some reason... Really? That's a day? Seriously? Huh. For some reason, I was thinking, like, weeks and months. Yeah, hard to imagine. Really? Only a day? How much time am I wasting per day? I'm not gonna answer that question. Yeah,
Wait, you know Goro?
interesting. About a day. That's crazy. A little short, actually. Yeah, really.
Yep. I always knew him as General Goro of the Resistance Fighters. But I had no idea there was more to the story. Turns out, he has another identity.
Ooh, another identity. Hmm?
You've, heard of Miss Hina, right?
What?
Miss Hina, so you...
It's Paimon. Oh!
Hey, no need to yell, all right? Yes, Miss Hina. She's the one who told me.
What? Another identity?
After
Batman?
going for the Tenryou Commission's tricks at the Drumalong Festival, I figured I'd find a new location this time, somewhere out of their reach, like, here, for example.
Here. The exact number is 23.8889. Huh.
So I wrote Miss Hina a letter, asking if she knew anything about the procedure for holding an event on Watatsumi Island. She wrote me back right away and said I could ask Watatsumi Island's general for help, and that his name was Goro. I was like, what? General Goro is the general of all Watatsumi Island?
Okay. Okay. Alright.
That was close. Paimon's with you now, but
I
what
thought...
do you think General meant?
I thought that... I thought the alternate identity was Miss Hina, and I was gonna be... Itto did not explain that very well.
What do you mean? Isn't it like one general per squad or something?
That's called a captain.
Really? Huh. Well, either way, if it wasn't for Miss Hina, I never would have known. Pretty rock and roll, huh?
So rock and roll. Ha 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 ha.
All right. Good chat, compadre. I just remembered I got
Gosh,
a meeting
dang
with
it.
Goro coming up. Gonna ask him about that dog situation. Gonna have to love you and leave you for now.
Sure you don't want us to join?
You guys focus on having a blast here at the festival. I think I can handle this little canine conundrum. There's still a few days left until the big party, so not everything's set up yet. But, the Jam Zone and the Roasted Lavender Melon Zone are ready for action.
Jam Zone! Roasted What the heck? Is that just lemon? What is this campfire with...
Have fun, compadre. Got a dash.
He just set up a bunch of lemons and fire. Roasted lavender melon zone?
What a character. Kind of admire his enthusiasm, though.
Oh my gosh,
Well,
y'all.
it looks like it's just the three of us for now. Why don't I show you the jam zone to start with?
Jam zone! Alright, I'm gonna look at the jam zone respectfully. Is that what that says? Did Genshin Impact just say that? Did Genshin Impact just title that quest that? Jeez. Go to the jam zone. The waffle zone. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Waffle. Waffle, why did you... Oh my gosh. Waffle, are you okay? I got sniped in green. Hi, Mixel. Where's the jam zone? Is that not the jam zone? What? Weird. Hi, Mixel. Hi, everybody. Oh, it's right here. All right, y'all. I'm feeling wiped. I'm gonna talk with him for this, and then I'm gonna
Here we are.
end stream.
I've supplied musical scores and instruments from various regions, including a horn I personally brought from Fontaine. You can play whatever music you like.
Ah, Fontaine.
If you get tired, the Roasted Lavender Melon Zone is just over there. Itto says that lavender melons are rock and roll fuel. So what do you think? Want to give it a try?
Rock and roll fuel. Oops, wrong account. Dang it, Waffle. Wait, Waffle, did you do a membership on the wrong account? I hope you didn't do it on the one you banned for 24 hours.
Hey, cut that out! Oh, lucky Itto's gone, otherwise Paimon would never hear the end of it. Let's change the topic. what other fun stuff is there to do here, Mr. Dvorak?
Is it the first time? Wait, did we just see Paimon with like fingernail polish or something? Or fingernails? I don't know. It's the first time I noticed.
Well, we're planning to invite some more music enthusiasts, and we're still getting some supplies together, so we can decorate the place a little.
Boop, 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 boop.
But it could take some time. The Arataki gang has shifted their focus to the dog situation ever since I brought it up.
Or was it the right account?
Only one of them is actually sticking to the plan. Her name is Kuki Shinobu. She's out delivering invitations right now.
Yep, that's the Arataki gang for ya. Everyone else goofs around while Shinobu gets things done.
Get things done.
We should help out. We can't let this event get totally derailed when Shinobu's out there doing her part.
Poor Shinobu.
Oh, I mean, are you sure?
Yeah.
That would be extremely useful. We're starting to get behind schedule, and a couple extra pairs of hands could make all the difference.
Possible cause that the count is now green. Interesting.
No problem. We're happy to help. So you need us to find some music lovers and gather materials for decorating. Was that it?
Exactly. According to the original plan, we aim to finish everything in 5 days, and then the big party can begin.
Woo! Big party.
Actually, give me a second. I'll make you a checklist of all the outstanding tasks. That way it'll all be clearer. Oh, also, one other tidbit to share with you. Itto is planning to perform a song on stage on the final day of the event.
Ugh, typical bull chucker always has to be the center of attention.
The center of attention. Why don't you do a song too, Paimon?
Oh, Paimon would steal the show for sure. No one would give Itto a second look after that. Pretty sure he'd yell out, "Paimon's so rock and roll it hurts," and then he'd run off the stage, bawling his eyes out.
That's exactly how it would portray in Paimon's mind.
Those are some bold claims, Miss Paimon, but that kind of confidence would serve you well on the stage.
That's funny. Please sign in using the account that purchased your current membership on this channel. Gosh dang it, YouTube. Oh no. Waffle.
Ah, Paimon's just kidding. Anyway, we'll be ready for that checklist as soon as it's done, Mr. Dvorak.
Great. Feel free to take a look around. I'll bring it over in a few minutes.
Alright, y'all. This is where I sleep. I am feeling exhausted. Egg with a capital E. No, it's still down here, I guess. I'm gonna go back to my favorite, don't sleep, that's illegal. Well, you know what? Unless I'm down for Uberman schedule, which I'm not. Gonna have to fix that. Exhausted. Exactly, Alpha. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, people. Thank you for stream. Thank you, guys. Jenny. And everyone. I know today was a bit of a shorter stream. I mean, it didn't feel, I guess it didn't really feel that short. It's 2:45 already. Tomorrow I'm going to be playing Tears of the Kingdom on to like maybe one of the last parts of the game, to be honest. So we'll see how that goes. Ange, thanks for sharing your stuff with us and allowing us to help you talk through it too. Like I said, I appreciate going through it just as much as everybody else. And we did Wordle. I got to share with y'all a lot of my weekend, which was, honestly, my weekend was a lot of fun. I met a lot of people, took a lot of photos, did a lot of things, so I enjoyed that quite a lot. But this week's going to be a little difficult. I don't think I may not be live on Thursday because I'm flying out for my brother's graduation. So it may be another week of just Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday stream, and that's it, unfortunately. I hate to be traveling, but it is what it is. So my brother's graduation's coming up. I'm going to be busy with that. I will keep y'all posted. I'll keep y'all updated. Anyway, thank you guys for stream and for everything else. And I'll keep y'all updated as things go along. Sounds good. Looking forward to it. It's been a very long and stressful week, so stream is very frustrating. Blocko, I hate to inform you, friend, and maybe this is the joke, The week just started. It's Monday. It's been a very long espresso week. The week just started. It's only Monday. But no, that's kind of the same. It's kind of the same boat, Blanco, is that this week is already starting off very a lot. Yeah, like last week too, but also yes, it's a long week ahead. No, we're on the same page. But it's kind of that, like, it's almost that energy of like, wowee, I can't wait to sleep this weekend, and it's like it's only Monday. We got a long way to go. But you know, as long as the week continues going, I will keep streaming and provide y'all some space to chat and hang out and chill and just enjoy the vibes as we work through this week. So thank you guys a lot, and hope you have a good sleep. Please get some rest when you can, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for Tuesday. Okay. Woo woo woo! That's a wrap, everyone. In the words of Brad, stay wonderful. Okay. Good night, y'all. Take care. Thank you for streaming. Thank you, Waffle. Thank you, Blocker. Thank you, Chris Ren, Mixel, Alpha Fox, Gator, Jenny. Pew 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 pew. Ange Gulster. Chris Ren. Everybody's hanging out. He's leaving. No. 24 hours. 86,000 seconds, Ange. Actually, less than that, technically. Don't worry. Less than 86,000 seconds. Imagine. Start my timer. I'm exhausted. Good night, y'all. See you tomorrow. I appreciate you guys. Bye. Carry you all. I will see you tomorrow. Drifting away. As Navia drifts through the primordial sea, so do I drift off into a wonderful sleep. And the secret answer is Team Creed!